Try. Oh, I ain't shut it down, darky. Kind of recent and shit. How do I do it? Did y'all get a notification? No.
Yeah, we put announcements in.
I resent it. I sent it like
notes. USC practice flaws.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we got hot takes.
Oh yeah. The intro gonna flow. We're gonna hang out a little bit in the intro. Just vibe. Ask y'all like random ass shit. We gotta get personable, a little bit more personable in the off season and shit. People like to buy into personalities and who people is and shit. So we're gonna hang out a little bit.
I started getting them motherfucking animal takes, dog. But yeah, bro, I heard them damn coyotes literally, bro, shit is crazy.
I was gonna ask you about that. We'll get into it. We'll get to some.
I never heard that shit blew my damn mind, dog.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so I can't wait.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. The other night, still on the back porch.
His fucking face light up when you start talking about animals and shit, bro.
yeah.
That's my bag right there, now.
Yeah.
That's Spider bag too. My cat. I bullshit you not. This motherfucker love watching.
Oh, my dad used to do that shit. Watch the Animal Network with cats and shit.
She watched animals. The shit out of it.
Yeah.
She really do. Like there's certain stuff. Like when I put comedians on, she'll up and back, look, shit like that. But when I put the actual wildlife stuff on, she be locked in.
What you do? She laugh. You
so
watching
we was kings.
Fucking talks a lot.
Yeah, she's like, we were kings.
Yeah, we were kings.
Right, man. She want you to let her out.
We.
Right, we were kings.
Lion looking like, motherfucker, who is we?
Right, but you ain't.
Ain't that right?
So you are actually lunch, nigga. You are actually right. Dinner around here.
And you literally did eat the shit out of that motherfucking cat.
They might think it's just a little grunt.
Part of the
she looked like a panther, so.
I mean, that the Deshaun Watson conversation is gonna be a lot of quarterback shit. We got a lot of quarterback talk. We'll get into NFL shit.
I sent that picture of looked like was it like a deposition or something, like first page where it had all the women. Okay.
Did he
pull it back up?
Did he choose Cleveland before or after we had the last part? I can't remember.
After.
All right, cool.
After for sure. Yeah, because that shit caught me off guard.
Yeah, nobody won't think in Cleveland shit.
Yeah. Oh shit! They say Matt Corral look good. Yes, sir.
See Matt Corral looking good. What Matt?
Oh, just mute it, bro. You muted, sir.
I'm glad I'm muted because I said something stupid. That's the perfect time.
Won't he do it?
Yeah.
Won't he do it?
Well, I said, who drafted Matt Corral?
They doing pro day, I guess they say.
Yeah, but that's what I said. It was a dumb question.
When the fuck is the draft though? April what?
It's like 20-something.
Cool. Bro, let's do. We gotta get back in the cush house. Let's do something that for the draft. I'll get somebody in there. I can get somebody in there.
Yeah, because it start on a Thursday night. I could do that.
Yeah, you do Thursday or Friday, whatever. It ain't gotta be just draft weekend.
Won't it be the same?
That's 420.
Yeah, should be.
That's 420 week. I don't know. We gotta see now.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I'll look it up while we.
I want to get back in there and do another and do something else. Like that first one was good, so I want to get back in there.
Yeah, I need to hit. I'm gonna follow back with Snoop and see what's up, and I'm gonna hit Kenny up too.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Lance about some of the Miami, the Fort sending all them Miami Northwestern boys.
Yeah,
that Sanford 3 too, and then DeBose and Dyron.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, Trying to get like them stories like that. We don't need the greatest and biggest of names. We're gonna make the vibes do what they do and just get a good conversation.
Because Ron ended up transferring to Cookman, bro. That's crazy.
Ron
Yeah, we gotta get them. We gotta get them boys. Pause.
It's the 28th.
That's
So
the next
week
week.
after. Yeah, it's the week after.
Yeah, let's try to do something. Let's try to figure something out. Let's start working on that shit.
Yeah.
I'll talk to X and see if you can. I'll talk to Lance as well. See what Lance. He holler at some of his partners and see what's up. But I want to make something happen. Are y'all ready?
All right, let's do it.
For shizzle.
For shizzle. Lost my vape. I got the weed. I ain't tripping. That vape in the gun, I need to stay away from it. Put me to sleep. It's the roll up. It's the vibes. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State. It's your favorite Uncle Silk, and I'm kicking it with my guys, Larry and CJ. What's up, fellas?
You back in the building. Happy to be kicking with the guys. I feel like this is going to be a magical show. I don't know why exactly, but I got a good feeling, man.
Likewise, dog. Energy just got a nice little aura around you with the brick wall backdrop right there, man.
You like that?
Yeah.
I went simple. I went with the default settings. It's like, hey, just come with it. You want that? Yeah. Just
look like you're a dope.
I've been a dope many a time.
Right at home.
Yeah, that is. You're right. Absolutely. I've seen a lot of W's there. Absolutely.
Right at home. Yeah.
I witnessed several W's in the house.
How's that last trip?
I didn't make it in that time. That's my fault.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Cool.
T-shirt sales still bombing?
Oh yeah, shout out, man. Business is booming.
Hey,
5, 6 months, bro.
man.
Business is
out.
Career, man.
4th and 14, baby. You get the T-shirts.
5, 6 months, get to the money, bro.
Who got them double fries? They got them. Who got those?
No, that's him.
Yeah, you got to think
his
own shit.
We can sell our own shit.
No, I think we can't culture vulture his shit. I don't think that's right.
I really thought the double fries guy started.
No, that was him. He started. He took advantage of the opportunity, made a little NIL T-shirt deal out of it. And that's
here's my thing. Even if double fry did originate, right? And if I'm Jordan Trav, I'm still taking it.
No, matter of fact, I think it was Mad Social. Madison Social, they started first, and then Trav said, "Now I'm gonna make me some shirts." And I think Mad Social said, "Now we go we go put ours down and let Jordan push his out." For his
I dumbass didn't think, and I'm gonna give y'all credit for this. We ain't think to make 52 to 10 shirts. You know what I mean? Like,
right, that would have been clutch.
Oh yeah.
Well, the players couldn't benefit from it at that time because it wasn't in NIL yet.
We'll get you this year though. Don't worry about it.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure we have another smooth capture going on.
I want to see frugal offense. Crystal Ball just get 52 points like that. That's a feat, man.
I think.
And that shit ain't scoring more than 28, man. Fuck.
He's not the offensive coordinator.
Right. Oh, the dude from Michigan is right. We seen that offense.
He worked with what he got.
Oh, this is the intro. This might be a good show.
Yeah, he worked with what he got.
CJ, intro yourself, man. Welcome to modern internet, man. That Airbnb gave you hell last week, bro.
Right, man. I feel free back at the crib in my safe space. You know what I'm saying? My safe space, my safe time with the fellas. Feeling good right now, man.
You always full of chaos, though. Be honest with you.
It really is.
Deep freeze, kids.
And so my coach back in college, man, like we had Ryan Davis on him talking about all the hell he put us through and shit like that. So he's having them saying, be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I really
right.
That's a fact.
Right. And I really took to that shit. Like I be comfortable being uncomfortable, man. That shit don't bother me at all, bro. That shit like a normal damn day. But you're right, though.
Fans love it. The fans love it. Y'all gonna hate when we get completely streamlined. Right. There will be no kids in the studio.
Can't laugh at our pain no more.
Show losing some texture. You ain't got no kids in the background.
We're gonna have to like put stunt kids out there and just like run them out.
yeah.
Let them run in front of the cameras. Come on, guys.
Have them on the time.
None of y'all.
Yeah. We should they should be like Asian and Latino and be like, who's are these kids?
You ran like guy on the couch, just random kids.
Yeah. Just pop up. Damn it, kids.
Yeah, man. So welcome to the
doing,
greatest podcast in all the land. I'm feeling great, man. I started the day in Tampa. Ended up. I went to Tampa yesterday.
Man, I'm telling you, my dog feeling Tampa, bro. Look at him.
Oh, I'm feeling Tampa, bro. That's shit's the vibes. I've been in Tampa, but I never hung out. And I've like just been in and out for signing day shit. So it's like St. Pete or it's just to work and then leave. The only time I did hang out in Tampa was Freddie Gibbs concert, but I didn't catch the vibes of the city. It's just there to catch a show and out of there. I told CJ pre-show, I went down there when I was younger a few times, but I think I caught it around the time Ybor City was dying, and it was like a ghost town. I was just like, man, Tampa weird. But last few times I've been there, man, I had a good time. Either with Dan on the boat, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, getting to like see the city, the ocean. That's the advantage you got over Orlando. I love Orlando. It's closer to Palm Beach. And then it's just a lot. It's a young city, a lot going on, but it ain't got no water.
Mm-hmm. Tell you that's
Tampa got that water, bro. It's vibes.
That's the deal breaker. That's what makes Tampa elite in my mind because it has the water, it has the city vibes, and like we was talking about, it's not as the traffic flow. It's a lot smoother than Orlando. It's not as clunky in a lot of areas. You can get where you get to your parts in and out and have a smooth transition. And like you said, the town is just as good as Orlando as far as whatever you want. Get around the state easy too. I-4 corridor, 75, whatever. You know, I love Tampa, man, but that water does set it apart, man. It gives you everything you want.
Yeah, we enjoyed ourselves out there. The breeze was different this week. What's up, Larry?
Oh no, I was just gonna say for the Super Bowl, I was out there I had my original reservation. I had an Airbnb, and it was like right dead center of all the action. Well, the dude canceled on us at the last second. Like literally, like I mean, I don't know. He can't because he knew when I
that's what happened
himself.
You think Super Bowl week? He was just like, yeah, nah, fuck. I don't want to rent my shit out. Or you think
he knew, but he knew that when I rented it originally. So I'm like, why not just boost the price then? But anyways, so that went dead, and we ended up staying at. I think it's Crystal.
Did you leave a bad review? The Airbnb is like jamming y'all boys up. Did you leave a bad review? No,
I couldn't. I didn't stay there.
Yeah,
so
you can't leave a cancellation review.
No, you can't leave a cancellation review. Even though I did feel the way, like it literally was like a week out. I believe it was called Crystal Beach. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it was nice out there, man. It was peaceful. The only thing that sucked was Super Bowl weekend, and it literally was like 45 minutes away from the heart of like the action. So like I was chilling out there, bro. I was like, bro, I'm not.
That's kind of where you want to live, though. 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's where you want to live.
Right.
Oh yeah,
30, 45 away from all the action. Yeah. Wait,
absolutely.
I'll watch. Like you single, so you might want to live amongst the filthiness.
Nah, 45 is solid. It's cool.
Yes, that's the straight shot.
It's a straight shot too, so it wasn't that bad. I would be good out there, especially because it was right on the beach. The place we stayed at, man, it was an old home that was built. I think they said in the 50s, but it was nice. It was a nicer older home right there sitting on that beach, man. I was like, now see this it right here. Matter of fact, I'll be honest with y'all, just being fully transparent. I did way too much sleeping on that trip. For us to be out of town to have fun. It was just tranquil. I was just soaking up.
That's like Florida for you though.
I was like, bro, this is beautiful.
The vibe was
cool. And I was like, I know I'm supposed to be out partying, but y'all boys going without me, man.
You was really on vacation.
Right. I really enjoyed it. I really did. Super Bowl, yep.
That's what's up, man. Y'all boys, either one of y'all, I know you're not a Floridian. You from Georgia, Larry. Are you original Floridian, CJ?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Born and raised.
Are your parents Floridians?
Born and raised, Tally, all of them.
Grandparents too?
Born and raised.
How many generations?
God, no.
No, that shit go back to my great grandparents. Yeah.
Oh shit. Now you
great grandparents. Yeah, like my people.
I'm like second generation, bro.
I was about to say
deep at all.
Even my people in
deep
Georgia,
as hell, dog.
You only go back my great grandparents from South Carolina. So I mean it's still right up the road, but it ain't all just
what's crazy is so
both your parents from Tallahassee?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, so what's crazy is going back to my great grandfather. He owned like so much land.
It's kind of normal.
Yeah, we just think about it, but it is crazy. No, it is crazy nowadays when you don't really venture off. You have like generation after generation stay in one city, especially city like Tallahassee too. That's not as big as say Orlando, Tampa, the other cities the way most people would stay. But my great grandfather, he owned like hella land, like in what Tallahassee is known now. It's like, well, you already know I go, right? Right.
Yeah, I know this story.
Buck Lake.
I got this story too.
Right. So it's an area in Tallahassee called Buck Lake. That's where my peoples are originally from, man. It's a real nice area in Tallahassee. It's kind of booming now with like land developments and stuff like that. So my peoples owned it or whatnot, and of course, long story short, ended up getting rid of it. But he owned like acres after acres on top of acres out there. And just think about the type of land, the stuff we could have built on it, or flip it, sell it, whatever you want to do. But it's just a real beautiful part of Tallahassee, man, that's booming with housing developments and that type of deal. But yeah, they own majority of that stuff when they first started out.
Our ancestors was owning something with acquiring land, man. We need to get back to that, like land. That shit where it's at, bro.
That's where the money's at.
Buy no land.
Oh no, not nowadays. It's a wrap.
Back then. But
back then they just come and gangster you out of your shit, like just politically, just move you out of your shit, or just kill you for your shit. It depends on which story, like you go and read.
Yeah, we're going
depending on how they feeling that day.
Dark road.
It's definitely dark.
It's a dark ass road.
It's definitely dark. I want to like get more personal with the show, so I want to ask you
with the critical race theory stuff, man.
Now, where your family from? Shout out to the critical race theory and the Santis and the boys. Larry, real quick, where your parents from? They from Georgia?
My parents are from Savannah.
Both?
And then both of my parents are from Savannah.
Yeah, so that's the norm.
Yeah. I mean, he was high school sweetheart, that type deal. It's actually funny because
like most people don't like Larry, like CJ said, a lot of people didn't venture off too far. Like, the world was smaller. The world was bigger then, I would say.
Yeah, it's so much smaller now because you got social media. Right. Yeah, like literally, I ended up with 2 girlfriends back to back from Delaware, and people like, "How'd you do that?" It's internet, dog.
Right,
it made the world way smaller. Yeah.
You got in the Delaware algorithms.
But that's how motherfuckers had about 2 or 3 families who got away with that shit too.
There's some jewels in Delaware. I forgot Delaware existed until Twitter, to be honest.
That's how your granddad had about 2 or 3 families and got away with that shit too, though, man.
Oh yeah.
You cheat comfortably back then.
Around the corner.
All you had was a fucking house phone, right? You go do whatever you got to do. You got to answer the shit. House phone. That's it.
And she had to call you job the bitch, and she wasn't gonna do that because she didn't want you to lose that bread. So can't just text you and blow your shit up.
Find your social media.
We're going down another dark alley.
Dark alley, but nah, the OGs had it good back then, though, man. It's a lot tougher now.
For sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't know nothing about that anyway. So
exactly, nothing at all.
Nothing about it, but allegedly it's supposed to be tough out there for guys that's trying to venture around and whatever.
I just know brothers who you see internet stores, you see the videos.
Oh yeah, we've seen them. Thank God for wholesomeness. Thank God for wholesomeness.
Righteousness, man. You gotta move right, bro.
And then the rest of them, like their parents, ironically, are both from the Carolina area. So they both from the South Carolina area and moved here. Didn't know each other, obviously, but both of their grandparents come from that area, migrated down here to Savannah.
Oh shit.
Yep. That's the family.
My father is of course from Belgrade, via Bahamas. My mom is from Jacksonville. My dad joined the military and met my mom when he got stationed in Jacksonville. So that's how they met. And of course, once they got married, settled down and everything, they moved back to Belgrade. And the rest is history, dog. But that's pretty much the gist. My family, like I said, my dad's side is originally from Bahamas. My grandmother on that side was from the Carolinas. So like my dad's pretty much Carolinas, Bahamas. My mom is they from Jacksonville.
That Geechee shit. I don't really know Geechee. Look that up, man. That's a great culture, man.
Man, my grandmother, my granddad never spoke good English, right? He Bahamian, but his accent has always been real strong. So I'm imagining like my grandmother's conversation, like they both of their accents, like on the meetup, gotta be crazy, dog.
There's a universal language that's being spoken, though.
All this Florida talk, man. I just want to see how far like generational you go back. I was talking to Dan Thompson, and bro, they shit go back crazy long. I was like, bro, that's a lot of generations. I never thought about like
one place
generational. Yeah, like from Florida. I think he's like something crazy, like 15th, 18th generation. That shit's deep.
Yeah, it's
a lot of
deep, man.
generations.
I do wonder how far mines go because that's just as far as I was told. It could go a little further when you dig a little deeper. But
all of it go back to right around South Carolina, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, South Cackalack. That was the spot there, man.
Pretty much.
Y'all ready to get into some big three talk? I wanted to start talking about real quick before we get to the big three talk. Monte Carlo, SS, or box Chevy?
Ooh.
Trying to see.
I'm gonna go
know
Monty.
y'all boys a little bit better.
I'm gonna go Monty.
Give me the box. Fuck that.
I had a box. That's one reason why I was like, for one, I already had a box, and for two, the box was more common, at least in Savannah area. You saw way more box Chevys in the Savannah area than you did Monty's. So yeah, if I could get my hand on it, give me that SS, man. With it.
Yeah, give me the box, man. That's just the Florida shit in me, man. Give me the box.
I'm like opposite Larry, so I had a G body. I didn't have a Monte Carlo. I had the Buick Grand National, right? And it annoyed me that it was a 2-door. It's a G body, same style. You could go Monte Carlo, but all the G bodies, Cutlass, Monte Carlos, Regals, Grand National, all them shits. I think Pontiac had one as well. All them GM G bodies. I ain't like that shit because of the 2 doors. You know what I'm saying? That my cousins had the box Chevy. I just could never find one that was in good enough shape to invest in and all that shit. But box Chevy, I would take it just because of the 4 doors, bigger trunk, get a little bit more ignorant.
Yeah,
I do like the T-tops on the SS though. That's the deal breaker. Like if you are going, but the 2 doors is deal killer. I gotta choose one.
And then like, see, I mean, at the time the box was my brother-in-law's, so I borrowed it back in the day, man. I take that bitch to the flex out there, the skating rink. Oh, Lord. Cause let me tell you, used to blow people's mind at the time, and I hadn't seen it really duplicated a lot, but at the time, instead of the latches where the locks come up, those were replaced with little blue lights. The car was navy blue. Right. And when you hit the blinker, it would blink on that side of the car and shit. And then, oh man, listen, that shit used to have so many heads turning in traffic, had a little music, had the bowls on that thing, man. Oh, bro, we used to just sit at the skating rink flex and just, you know what I mean, holler at the ladies of the eve. You know what I mean?
That's still the best car era to me. I know people like the 70s and all that shit. I think the 80s, Chevy, and they was in a bag around that era, dog.
Big bodies.
That shit kind of died out after that. Like, I don't think the car enthusiasts, man, ain't the same. Bubble Chevy just ain't hit the same for me.
Nah, I never was a big Bubble fan. I think the Bubble was like, it was kind of living off of the fame of the box.
Right.
It was like, I don't think people liked them as much as it was like, well, it's the new one, so we gonna roll with it.
Yeah, and like cops was getting rid of a lot of cars, so niggas was like, but it was everywhere.
Yeah, and I was about to say,
Bubble Chevy was on every corner.
And that was the draw too, man. They have a little cop car with it too. That was the draw.
I ain't like that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I hated them boys with the cop mirror, man.
Man, broke ass mother. Hey, man, paint the bitch, man.
Like, you ever had that whole meeting of someone who had a
window, bro? Huh?
She was scared as hell. You ever had a whole meeting of someone who actually had an old cop car or whatever, and they had an engine on a cop car and that shit?
Yeah, that shit got up. Yeah, LT1. Yeah.
She got painted.
My cousin had a Bubba Chevy that was like running like a vet. That shit was crazy. It was a former cop car.
Yeah.
I got no issue with it being a former cop car. I got an issue with it having that paint. Change that
light
paint,
is what getting
making everybody nervous.
That light.
Yeah, get that off.
That light throws me off. Let's get into some big three talk, man. We got to talk some football. Segue right on into it. Pretty much spring vibes, spring recruiting. We can round table, kick it a little bit. What you got newsworthy wise? You off a spring break. Your boys are looking at buns. They back to practice later, huh?
Both of us was. I didn't know who you was talking to.
Yeah, both.
We both took a little hiatus and
spring.
Before we get into that, we'll get into all our practice shit. We'll just talk about how Billy fucked up the vibes a little bit.
Oh man.
We didn't make this announcement yet, but we gonna the Florida tailgate. We not doing it, man. We about to put a lot of bread into these tailgates, and I just can't be blowing a lot of bread on a Thursday tailgate. Billy killed the vibes, bro. I don't know why we didn't plan this a little better. I get why they doing it. They ducking
Why they
Georgia a
doing it?
little bit. They ducking Georgia. Like I ain't gonna say ducking it. You can call it ducking it what you want to, but like Georgia's
get
about to be light
recruiting
skinned
for
Georgia
matches.
that same weekend.
Yeah, they ducking
Yeah.
Georgia, man. What kind of recruiting shit?
Oh, okay. So they trying to get recruits to be able to go to both.
My thing is they could have planned it way out better. Like you knew when you set the date the first time that Georgia was doing theirs that weekend, so the adjustment could have been made, and then we could have been playing different. I think this is going to affect the fans coming to the game on a Thursday. Saturday, you can make that a trip. Like if you local in the Central Florida area, you run the games, we'll run back home and get your vibes ready for
Why
Easter.
wouldn't he running for? If that's the case, do it Friday. That make
That's
him a
what
little
I
bit more.
said.
Friday's still better. But
Yeah, from the fan aspect.
To me, okay. So how do you
Religious
feel
purposes, probably because it's Good Friday.
No, yeah.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. How do you feel about it? Like, as the Georgia Duck, like, how do you feel about that? Like, is it just smart?
No, I get it, bro.
Smart move.
I think it's smart. Like Georgia's hot. Like you can play around. They gonna kill in recruiting this year. Anybody that won a national championship and they come back that next year, they see the fruits of that labor right away. Number one class. So Georgia's most likely gonna have the number one recruiting class this cycle. So we
did it go that way for
with
LSU? Did it go that way for LSU?
I can't remember. If it wasn't one, it was probably two. Yeah, check
So,
that real quick for us.
Yeah,
check see what Larry I'm sorry, where LSU was at.
Yeah,
but I expect the
title, but
I expect the elite recruiting run. It was already the real deal before any of this, but camera wise, coverage wise, SEC Network, ESPN, all the fireworks is gonna be on Georgia shit. That shit might be on HGTV and Oprah shit.
So it ain't. So it ain't scared money. It's smart money.
It's like
or blend.
Like I want to keep my job money, dog. Like all that shit. We got to land recruits, bro. So and then we trending now. So we call it done. We got some shit about to go off.
Georgia losing guys too. So I don't know if these guys just felt like
hey, what's crazy?
All of that same day. So I guess we'll kind of see like how it work out for you guys.
Will it be the 2020 recruiting class or 2021? I guess the 2020 class was during that season.
It was during the season, the following season.
Right, so
we're looking at 21. Yeah.
Number 3
okay,
class.
so they finished number 3.
Number 3. Yeah, I might say
that. Harlan, yeah. So it's still damn good. Damn good. I just couldn't remember how hot they finished. So I think that year
next
was
year
like Bama 1 and
crazy.
Georgia 2.
I mean, you're already good recruiters if you're competing for a national title. So you're probably already used to finishing top 5 regardless. Right. But that next year, like if you're University of Florida, somebody that's in that conference, bro, like what's the competition?
Right.
Georgia can recruit at an elite level. So even if you're matching their efforts, bro, they're off a natty. I just don't like the way they planned this shit out. It could have been planned out way better than in advance, and then the fans could have adjusted and made better plans on being to it. But Thursday, dog.
Like, you fucked our plans up, B.
Yeah, they fucked the vibes up, bro. God,
we had some shit lined up. And I guess while we at it with the Miami situation,
we gonna still do Miami. We're just gonna do Miami in May.
We're moving Miami. Did we tell the people last show?
I think so.
I think we might have. I can't remember.
Yeah, we mentioned the party.
Yeah, I be doing a lot of shows, and honestly, a lot of my life just feels like a dream.
Yeah, I feel that.
It do. Like
no doubt.
I work a regular gig, right? And I have to get up early for that gig, and that's a 10-hour day. And then when I get off, I got I'm usually doing a show. If not my own shows, I'm probably doing 3 to 5 shows a week. And then if you fall asleep and you right back at it, so it's like here I am again. But
you do that until we buy time back, and then we talk on a few hours and just kicking the shit the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? You flip it. It's all about the flip your time, bro.
The investment you putting in. So yeah, that's that. And the Florida State's still good, right? We hanging in Tally. I'm excited to be in Tallahassee. CJ, what? I don't even want to ask you what to eat at because you don't eat weird like me and shit.
Right? Yeah.
He talking about Guthrie's and shit.
Right? Yeah, we on 2 different spectrums when it comes to that.
I'm excited to pull up in Tallahassee. I ain't been in Tallahassee in a long ass time. We'll still do Miami. I just can't do nothing in Gainesville until fall now. So we'll get something popping. But we always got vibes at the Cush House if you're in the Central Florida area, and then soon we'll be in Tampa. Officially, we'll have some Tampa announcements for grand opening, things of that nature. I was out in Tampa kicking it, so we'll have those type of vibes set up to kind of get our event. We're just trying to, launch this thing fully so people can see the vibes before we get into a fall camp season. So we beta testing in a lot of different spots: Tampa, Miami, Orlando, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, wherever we can before the season go. And when the season hit, everybody know the vibes, how we pulling up the cities, and how we kicking it. But no, I don't like that, bro. That Thursday killed my mojo. He was like, out of my cells, man.
I was so happy, dog. But
I wasn't excited about list wars because I was just like, bro, our shit might be Rudy Poo fucking around with Georgia and Alabama on the same Saturday, dog.
Alabama shit the same day too.
Yeah, bro, that's murder's row. Like, we talk crazy, talking about scared money. Hey man, tuck your bread.
Yeah. It ain't about the money right now. Smart money.
Yeah, play the long.
You got to play the market. You got to play the market for what
Red
it is.
just tucked this chain in. You seen what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just
put that shit in your pocket. Yeah,
I'm just tuck mine in.
So what you got, man? Where y'all at with practice, man? What's the vibes?
We just got back, so we're coming off spring break, so not a lot to report off of the actual practice. Only thing, they moved it from from Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now we're doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So as we're recording right now on Wednesday evening, we only have one scrimmage. They got the pads on now, and the break scene have done the offense some good from my understanding. You're looking at
and they release some energy.
Yeah, they might have got it off. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta shake that off your back. You know what I mean? And
break,
come
man.
back.
Go down there to Club 11.
So the early reports is the offense looked fluid coming out. TBD looks to be kind of picking up where he left off. Minus his bad game against Florida State. Seems to be kind of getting things back together. And
the competition too stiff?
No.
Mom was too big, pissed down his leg.
Might a little bit, maybe a little bit. Travis was out there before. We beat the shit out of him, so he know that game. But
I think it was too big. That was his first real road game.
That was his real road, right? Yeah,
in that type of environment. Yeah.
And he started out rough. It didn't cost us the game because he started really early rough. There's a lot of game left, but nonetheless. So things look good.
You gotta do what you gotta deal with, man. Y'all wouldn't do such a thing versus shitty competition, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, he don't get to play a lot. So we'll see what he will do against any competition. He's his biggest competition, number one.
No. I think the people know what it is, man. He hobbled around on one leg and beat Florida State.
Oh shit! We had Trey that first half. I promise.
That's the only reason why you bring that up. That is why I know a lot of people say FIU is our most embarrassing loss. I contend that it was last year against FSU.
No, it's definitely.
I really was embarrassed.
I know what you're saying.
If Jordan Travis would have played against Florida, I think AR would have had that chance at all. If Jordan Travis actually played that first half, because the same stamps Emory was getting, we was out there with damn Milton and number 18, Rodemaker throwing interceptions left and right. So,
Rudibaker is what I call him.
Man, that shit was terrible.
I think FIU beats.
Y'all ain't gonna beat us, man. We had Greg Knox calling the plays, man. Like, what the hell y'all was doing, CJ?
To Greg Knox.
Special team coordinator, right?
Yeah, and he wasn't coordinating them bitches good either.
Yeah.
Special team.
To me, I know people, I'm not even trolling. That shit really feel like a worse loss to me because I knew he was gonna beat y'all that.
No, you don't cut that shit out on here. FIU is definitely the worst loss in Georgia Southern's eyes, dog. Let's keep it a bean. That shit forever stand.
Yeah.
That's Butch City.
Butch good forever.
But
Butch don't pay for nothing, man.
For real.
Cheeseburgers, lap dance. He don't pay for anything.
Shit. They ain't got shit. You gonna pay for shoulder pads.
He don't pay for shit in the city at all.
Don't pay for nothing in the city, man.
It don't get paid for though. That's the difference. He don't pay for it. It just don't get paid for.
You say he's stealing?
Getting how he live, baby.
Shout out to Butch.
But yeah, still, if my quick synopsis would be, you never really want your offense to be necessarily ahead, so that isn't a good sign. But my defense was all my questions this year.
Well, James Williams was lying there, huh?
What James said
about defense back and all that type of deal, and
he owned it. He's supposed to say that. What y'all wanted to say?
That's part of the off-season routine. New coach,
we supposed to say
we back.
We'll be all right. If our player ever said we'd be all right,
a breath of fresh air
from everybody, because y'all guys should definitely be saying that. Like, what should Brownlee be saying?
Brownlee saying a lot of shit. Brownlee.
Right. What you mean what she should be saying?
What should he be saying?
You should be saying shit, motherfucker, there in practice to say shit.
Talking.
Brownlee need a PR class. Y'all got PR classes and shit at
no, football players not eligible.
We'll get to that later.
We only offer them for guys who come to practice, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be there either. Y'all don't recognize the skills.
What skills?
Huh?
What skills?
But we look to be getting a little bit healthier. In general, several guys on the sideline last week. Romello Brinson being one of them. Who else ended up going now? Elijah Roberts. Nothing serious. It's early in spring. He's getting those guys out of there. But there was the word is basically a lot of guys had like shoulder slings on and whatnot. This week they were out of the slings, still being held on the side. So it's just
kind of weird ass workout that sure coach got them boys doing, man.
No, the boys was hurt last year. It wasn't nobody. I'll try to play that. Nobody came. He didn't hurt nobody, man. The boys didn't get hurt now. Everybody that was on that list essentially was already hurt from the previous season. Will Mallory did end up walking off. Not sure exactly what was going on with that.
Walking off? Like he shoot off with like a tackle or something? Like get hit?
No, it was he ended up leaving the practice essentially. When I mean walking off the field, upper extremity. Not, obviously we don't get the details on that. Someone over his arm, shoulder, something of that nature. That's what it appeared to be.
A couple of guys. Shoulders is adding up, Larry.
Yeah. You gotta get right. It is what it is. Sometimes you take a shot, sometimes you take a hit. My guys just got there.
Yeah. I'm not criticizing your Crimson staff, man. Just his mustache, but I think he know what he's doing in weight room a little bit.
Gangster though, really. It really is.
You like it?
I do because
it looks like a fucking
terrible.
rat off of Chip and Dale.
Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack. Yeah.
Monterey Jack, boy. And
the flies. You know Monterey Jack, CJ?
Man, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking
about.
You
don't know Monterey Jack?
Like, what?
Monterey Jack, bro.
Right, y'all lost me.
Okay, listen. If your kids want to watch some classic shit,
that's some good
Chip
cartoon.
and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Absolutely.
Good
legendary.
Shit.
I remember the shit. I remember that now. I do remember that.
Monterey Jack smells the cheese and then his mustache does the little
I'm gonna have to watch it again, get familiar. But I think I remember. That was like early in my day. Real early.
Yeah. I used to watch it on the way to school in the morning. So I know, that's early for you.
That was my shit before the bus, boy.
Hell yeah. Get ready.
Yeah.
Missing my foot, missing the sock. I'm looking at TV the whole time. But the wide receivers seem to be kind of shaking out a pecking order a little bit early. I mean, obviously but that was a big question mark as well. Gaddis was seemingly dissatisfied with the wide receivers as of right now today. And again, this is very early. If you were doing 1, 2, 3, you'd be looking at more than likely Keyshawn Smith, George, and then Restrepo would probably end up being your 1, 2, 3 punch there.
George.
What's Cuz' first name?
You ain't know my.
Yeah, he ain't working on. Don't worry about it, bro.
Nah. He was our punt returner. Why am I drawing a blank right now?
You were remembering. I'm just playing.
He was actually, especially because once he took over punt returns,
get his name. Get his name, bro.
Somebody else get it. Hey, producer.
Yeah, produce. Find out Miami's depth chart. You think I know Harlan's excited about that?
Yeah. Go see. Go kick your ass this year. Damn, why am I drawing a blank on my man? Anyways, pull that name up for me real quick, though. I am drawing a blank right there.
No, it's all good.
But yeah, they kind of seem to be separating themselves a little bit to be your 1, 2, 3 spot. So Arroyo looking
running
good.
Backs, man.
Running backs, guys are still being held out.
Okay.
Y'all got an injury bug spring. You concerned about that? Noting the lack of reps from key positions in spring?
Not
key shit
really,
now.
Especially with new systems, I guess. But go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say Don Chaney worries me because he's just been injured. I think Don's the best guy. I think he's the best all-around back we got. He reminds me a lot of Gore in his style of play, but he just hadn't been healthy. When we're looking at Rooster, I think a lot of that's just precautionary. Not super worried about that. I think you'll see Rooster and Paz probably by, like I said, we're doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I would expect a guy like him to probably pad up by Saturday and get out there and get some contact.
Who's that running back? Who y'all got in contact right now at running back?
Henry Parrish, Thad Franklin, and Cody Brown have been. Thad, by all accounts, is looking good. Looks like he's put together. He's recomposed his body. It's Jacoby George, by the way. Thanks a lot, Harlan.
Recompose
for not helping me, you son of a bitch.
I don't think that's the right word. It don't sound like that's the right word, bro. Recompose.
Recompose? What was the word I should have said?
I don't know. Look that up, though. That sounds
like... Yeah, it might be a word. We'll allow it.
Compose sounded like you got rid of some shit.
I just said it was a word, brother. Respect my authority.
No, I'm a word guy. You be giving me some good words sometimes, bro. Like you texted some shit the other day. I was like, what the hell? That's a good word,
Google
bro.
This shit. His body composition has improved. Recompose really might not be a word.
Hell no, it's not.
You ain't no goddamn English major.
Hey, that's the name of the damn show.
I'm about to look it up now since you missed the goddamn English major. But
that bitch damn shit out of context.
Let's explain that shit. How do you recompose?
You compose again, motherfucker. That's how shit. It is a word.
What does that bitch mean?
Let's see. Recompose. Oh, never mind.
No, really.
It's a company. It's a company. I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. It's a company. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh no, compose again or differently. Yeah, it is an actual word. So yeah.
Like compose a song?
Again. Yeah, so like, you did it again. You took the framework. Look at that. I didn't make it up.
He trying to make it happen. It ain't happening, bro.
It's in there. Look.
No, it ain't clear.
Recompose, man. It's a word. But anyways,
sure. We ain't gonna use that no more though.
I might. It's better than things of that nature.
I was just about to say, can't be in that category. Things of that nature. We can't put it in that category.
That shit is everywhere, bro. I read an article today.
That's a common saying.
McClain, yeah, but you don't realize how much that shit. See, that shit's my everyday life, and hearing it in my everyday life now is like, what the hell?
It's like
I didn't pick it up until
I was reading an article on 3 from McClain mother, and she said things of that nature in the article. I was dying laughing. I was like, this shit is everywhere.
Shout out, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate you being a fan of the show.
Yeah, shout out to Mom, man. I love you using the word. It rubs off. Things of that nature.
But yeah, that's kind of the early.
You gotta say something about the saying rubs off. You gotta put something else behind that.
Yeah, things of that nature.
So yeah, the early returns right now.
It's catchy. Yeah, it's catchy. It's catchy. It don't rub off. It's catchy.
I don't know how to feel about it, but whatever. Catchy can be bad too.
God damn, man.
Early return. Yeah, you can spin it however you want to. Early return. First team O-line is looking pretty good, but again, my concerns there are what do we have at D-line? So I certainly won't get too hyped about that at this point. I do think talent-wise, O-line, we have a pretty solid group, and I'm going to be encouraged by, a head coach who focuses there that played that position.
Right.
But ultimately, I am still concerned about us generating pressure on the defensive line outside of, honestly, Leonard Taylor. I think Leonard's going to be a guy that can, push the middle of the pocket.
What about the kid from he was the kid that all three of us was in on, man. It was a package deal. Oakley kid.
Chance.
Yeah,
Chance. He flashes. And he flashed last year in the regular season. We just kind of need to see a little more consistency from him. Don't do that.
I ain't saying
I know. But just come on.
What flashes is hilarious.
No, it's not. It's only hilarious. No, it's not.
All right, whatever.
Flashes in football get said all the time. So he's it's just getting them to be consistent with
We're flashing.
Oh man, Harlan, put an edit point there.
No, man, what do you mean? What we
It's
editing,
in
man?
case. Yeah, it's in case. And then Jafari Hardy being the other outside guy. I'll be honest with you, man. The last staff kind of lied to us so far, and I'm not writing them off. Don't get me wrong, but they told us Jafari was a beast, a monster, a man amongst boys. And last year he had the snaps to get that shine and didn't quite. He didn't put it together. Zach McLeod had the most sacks, and that's
5-6-1, baby.
not all.
I'm telling you, till you respect the 5-6-1, your football life ain't gonna be righteous, bro.
What did he have? 3.5, 4.5 sacks? Something like that.
Zach said he was gonna find his way one way or another. Find his way back one way or another.
He talked crazy about Zach, then he talked crazy about Trav, and wonder why they lost that dope when he thought they was gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Should have won.
Big
5-6-1 curse, bro.
Big win. I wasn't even worried about that game. I ain't think we was gonna drop them 50.
You ain't won the game. You was just like, no, I'm gonna chill out here.
I told you what was gonna happen, though.
Right.
I told you what was gonna happen, though. Your O line didn't scare my D line was gonna eat against that O line. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, y'all boys did y'all thing, man. I can't take nothing away from it. That's why, to me, one of the greatest rivalries in football.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing about it. It was another dope FSU Miami game.
Yeah, to be honest with you, at the end of the day, I do think we were all in all the better team, but we lost. And that's what makes rivalry games great, is that you better bring your shit or you may end up, eating it and going, what the hell happened just then?
You just played a 5-6-1 quarterback that hit on 4th and 14, bro. You gotta be
Right?
careful how you talk grease about them boys.
5-6-1 wide receiver, dog.
That's what motherfucker that just refused to lose, man. Refused to lose.
But that's about it early on from spring practice. Again, we just come off break. We only had yesterday's practice, so not a ton to report on right now as far as the actual practice goes.
So I had like a few practices in so far, like 3 or something, 4.
Yeah, because you had the 3, then you had the spring break.
Right.
And then now we're back and we got the pads on. So I kind of, what I meant to say last week and I didn't get a chance to because CJ was saying it as well because we both took spring break last week. I kind of understand it a little bit once I stepped away from it in the sense that we do have to remember they also been in the conditioning program. So I think that's kind of the thinking behind it is give them just a little minute to recharge physically, mentally unplug for a little bit, and then we'll bring them back next week.
Right.
And then I think
not kind of fully losing them too after spring breaking. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. I don't hate it once I thought about that. But I probably, if I was setting up the schedule myself, I probably would just not have any breaks. I'd rather bring you on back and let's just stay in it. But I get the logic behind it.
There's pros and cons to it.
Y'all duck Georgia in a different way.
Right.
Never duck.
Well, not y'all. Not Miami. Miami spring game still that weekend.
That's Saturday.
Yeah, we
Florida State got time.
Before,
Now, who y'all competing with that week? Y'all should have a good visitor list that week.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. That's a good question to see who else is having a spring game.
Yeah,
speaking of spring break, man, Mike has spoke about the Winston Wright injury. Like you said, he was in a pretty bad car accident over spring break. So Mike addressed it to the media, direct quote, said, "We're thankful with the severity of the accident that he's still here. It was something that's very scary." So for the as far as again, like Mike said, man, the accident was pretty bad, man. So Winston is lucky to be here in general, man. So shout out to him. As far as the time frame,
to that young man.
Yeah, they didn't really get into the specifics of the injury or what any type of surgeries, anything like that. So once those details come out, we'll definitely relay the information to you guys. But it's definitely looking like he's out for spring, and the season is probably up in question at this point in time. But the main point, is that he does get back, fully recovered, and he's still here to this day due to what went down with the accident. So first practice was Tuesday. Well, first practice from spring break was Tuesday. A couple guys stood out, man. Number one was Jared Verse. From the reports, say he was all over practice that afternoon. Had at least 3 sacks within the team drill. Was pretty dominant, some inside run and run fits. probably his best practice to date. Coach Mike, when asked about asked about verse after practice, he said he's continuing to settle in, from transitioning from the FCS level to the P5 level. So the more comfortable verse gets, probably the more effective he's becoming. I feel like, man, missing out on the defensive ends we did in regards to the recruiting trail, like Marvin Jones Jr., to come back and get a Jared Verse in the transfer portal. He has 3 years left for eligibility, was a real big win for the staff. So it's going to be interesting to see Jared Verse's development over the next, couple weeks of spring practice and carry over to fall camp.
You like Odell developing? I know he can't recruit worth
man, one thing about it, man.
But once you get them there, it look like they do all right.
Right, that's the thing. One thing about it, the production hasn't dropped off as far as the defensive line, but production does correlate with talent. And after this year, I'm kind of worried about the talent, what talent we do have coming in.
Y'all keep infusing with the portal. That's what y'all done the last few years.
Yep, when you think about it, because our best defensive tackle is Lovett. He's a transfer from Ole Miss. And you tie him in with Big Coop, and then you bring in Jared Verse with the DN, Jermaine Johnson, Kier Thomas. So you're right, it's been working to a degree, but hell, like you said, the portal does helps you out in this, and when you have situations like that. So as far as development, man, Odell's doing a hell of a job, man. So I can't even fault the production is there. At the end of the day, guys
are these buns on the trail though.
Yeah. But yeah, Amari Gainer was pretty impressive at practice. He was frequent in the backfield. He was aggressive and triggering and run fits. Excuse me. Robert Scott, offensive tackle, so it was really consistent. And it's crazy because I saw before this information came out, it was like a mock draft. You know how the mock drafts get in damn April for the following, March with the following year. It'd be wild, egregious takes with people in the first round and stuff like that. And I saw Robert Scott had like a first round projection on one of those mock drafts. And I was like, I don't know about that, man. Scott has a lot of work to do. Not saying it will happen, but it's just crazy that the following day he had a pretty good practice report saying he was really consistent, successful handling defenders on the edge and pass pro.
Where you from? Where you from again?
Robert Scott from nice from Arkansas, Mississippi. Now he was actually a recruit that Mike went and got. He was committed to Ole Miss. He was committed to Ole Miss, and once whoever they fired, I guess was a
who got him in the first round mock. I want to know who I need to unfollow and shit.
Right, for real. I have no clue where that came from. I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
it was on the timeline.
Disrespecting the first round mocks.
Nah, man, you know how the mocks be so crazy the year before. Like you see so many.
That's what McShay did design.
The mocks had Luchez, Purfoy, and Roberson.
I remember that first round.
Had the boy first round, they dropped the ball. Like they wouldn't really. It wasn't just them mocks. A lot of mocks that had them boys
first round.
I think you read,
and they lost focus.
Exactly. I was just about to say. I think sometimes you start reading your own clippings.
I must say a lot of that stuff don't really be the mocks though, man. They be the players at the end of the day, but they just don't hold up their end of the bargain that following year.
The mocks is dangerous for a lot of reasons. Your friends and family, all that shit. Like everybody see that.
Oh, you going first round, Bo?
Yeah.
You know,
nephew.
Right, nephew. But now you gotta tune that shit out, man.
Same last name. Somebody nephew.
What's the saying though, man? That's the saying that people say about that, man. You got
Uncle. What's the uncle?
Rat poison. What that statement called that rat poison? That's that rat poison, man.
Yeah, man.
The uncle, he got game, so he's trying to wet his beak.
What? Damn, I'm trying to wet my beak a little bit too. I bought you them sneakers that one time. That motherfuckers is for real, man. That's real shit. Like he got game was so real, and one of my favorite movies, bro. Like Spike did his thing on that shit, bro.
Every aspect from the family, from the
street agents,
right? The street agents give you money, the girls, all that.
Everybody
shit.
said the girl. We said the girl like we was the Temptations and shit.
Right, for real. All those people.
The trips, the visits.
Already, the visits.
They gave them.
They shout to Rick Fox, man.
Yeah, everybody in that movie did their thing, man. Shout out to Ray Allen.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, Ray did
good movie. And Denzel's in it, so you know it's come on. Denzel's percentage is pretty high. He do miss sometimes. Don't get me wrong.
Putting the J's on with the ankle monitor and shit, like
right. But when they caught the fresh nines with the ankle monitor on,
fresh out. Tell me that ain't real life.
Right.
Hey, what? These J's like your life all right now.
Right.
Life in shambles.
Everything all right. Boy, I got the fresh new retros. Everything
Can't get a job. I got some shoes.
You got them J's though.
All right.
Got them J's though. Running backs. Last little bit from this practice that I got. Then we move on. Running backs. Trey Benson and Todd Philly and Ward look really good. They all had their moments. Todd Philly was real fluid in running as a passer, but Benson, man, he was real explosive as a runner, including one that probably went about 60 yards. No, there was talks going back to the workouts that Benson, the kid we took from Oregon, was one of the fastest players on the team doing those workouts, and the timeline was calling it bullshit, this, that, and other, due to the injury he had at Oregon. But, man, like, no lie. It's been some really good reports from Benson from practice ever since he hit the campus, man. That knees look 100%. I know the practice I went to myself, he looked the part. Of course, they weren't in pads, so you take that with a grain of salt. I do want to get out there next Tuesday to see for myself in detail how he's moving around with that knee. But from all accounts, man, he looks like he's fully healthy, and it might end up being a good take for FSU.
Nice.
Hell, it was a nothing to lose situation.
Yeah, it really was.
You know, you bring in a gamble and see if he can help bolster the room. If not, he's a one and done type kid anyway. So
yeah, it was definitely a gamble. It may pay off, but I know a lot of fans wanted more with us losing Corbin to the draft. A lot of fans want us to go after, a little bit more name running back, more. How can I put this more?
Man, you gotta deal with reality though. Y'all had your fourth losing season in a row.
And the thing is, like, fans, every cat that hit the portal, real talk though, but every cat that hit the portal though, it's always a story to the situation. Like, we got the damn good guys that hit the portal, but how many of us really have a chance? Those guys that's like say for instance, that's who transferred Caleb Williams. For instance, Caleb Williams, he knows prior to leaving that he's where he's going or whatever. The kid from Oklahoma, the receiver that left too, that was from Florida, was it Mario?
Yeah. What did he end up at? I forgot about that kid. Okay.
So those type of guys, like we got to have some perspective in regards to
right. Be real with yourself.
Yeah,
you wasn't going to land the top running back out of the portal when your reputation over the last couple of years has been a poor offensive line. Mediocre quarterback play at best. Like, it's just, you got to try at this point. You got to prove it with a little bit less. Show that you could coach things up, and then you could get, guys to buy in. But it's a tough sell when, it's like. But
the majority of the portal cats, they're leaving their situation for a reason. It's for a reason.
Right. They already know. Yeah, they've been recruited.
Right. And not even that. It's a small percentage that's like, I'm already gangster at this one school. Let me go be gangster at this other school.
You could tell who's jumping out there blindly and who had a plan. Like some of these guys, like when Bogle hit the portal, like he had visits set up, it went moved. But these guys that hit it and then they come back out of it and they still in it, they had no real plan. And you really can plan your way in DMs and find out who's interested. So that's what's dumbfounded to me is like you can find out your interests before you just jump into a portal. So I wouldn't just kill myself or my opportunity or not myself. I wouldn't kill my opportunity to get one of these degrees being emotional and making an emotional decision to jump into that portal.
Yeah, like Harlan just said, Gibbs was going. The Gibbs was what number one running back out of the portal from Georgia Tech. Ended up going to Bama. Like that stuff is already predetermined. Like some of them cats, those the premier players that's in the portal, that shit's already set in stone for the most part. And the majority of the players that's in the portal, it's because they didn't play their school, their previous school for whatever reason, got lost in the depth chart, injuries, whatever it could be. But you're typically leaving that school and trying to find something better for a reason. Things didn't go right at that certain school. That's why you're looking for that next fit, that better fit.
Absolutely. Mike shopping with the grocery money he got, man.
I think he's done a good job for the most part in the portal, though, to be honest.
I didn't even say that as a joke, really, but yeah.
No, I think for the guys they get for the portal.
My nephew hit me up, right? I will get deep into family stuff, but he had to do some shopping for the fam. I say, young man, get you some hot dogs, you know what I mean? Some potato chips, you get the store brand too. Everybody can eat and be full. Is it the best meal you can get? Hell nah. But you got to shop for groceries with the money you got. So that's what Mike doing right now. If he can make, Because I can guarantee you this: when I'm hungry and shit, and I don't eat, I don't want to say that word. I don't eat cylinder shaped pork product.
You don't need sausage?
Meat product. I don't eat that, right? But when ain't no cat Harlan. I really don't. That's not really in my bag, bro. But I tell you this much: if your ass hungry, I bet it'll come through that night. So, you do the best you can. You chef it up.
Ain't no glizzy, fam.
Nah, not a glizzy eater, bro. Not to say I never have. We all have.
Shit.
Oh, for sure.
I don't fuck with hot dogs, but I fuck with a sausage dog.
You'll put a sausage right in your mouth, won't you?
What you got going on, man?
Larry, wow, man. I had a vegan hot dog about a year and a half ago.
I did too. It wasn't that bad. Wasn't bad. A lot of that vegan shit trash though. Don't let them lie to you, bro. I had vegan,
man. Some regular food is trash, right? Yeah, vegan food.
But
regular food.
I bought some vegan pulled pork. Oh man, get this shit out.
I don't. Usually it's jackfruit when they
that shit sounds treacherous.
That jackfruit shit wasn't it?
Yeah, y'all just gotta go holler at I just gotta go holler at the vegan trap lord down there.
I really want to go check his spot out.
Yeah.
Shout out, not you ain't the only one told me this. Another homie of mine told me, slutty vegan. Yeah, they say they
slutty vegan is legit. That's junk food. It's good. It's vegan, so it's all plant based, right? But it's still that's not a diet you can eat on the regular. It's really vegan junk food when you get slutty vegan. But my vegan trap lord down there, that man got some nutrition. He cooking like the Rastafarians and whatnot.
Irie. What's up, Chris?
Why going?
Nobody wants to romp with me. Shout out Ricky.
Shout out them boys, man.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but that shit had me dying. Shout out to them boys though. Real rap. NWO Pod. Go check them out. That's extended family. Where we at with it?
UF in the middle of practice. Y'all on spring break? Y'all?
Oh yeah. I'm up. Yeah. We got practice going on. So the biggest news was Emory Jones jumping into the transfer portal. Kind of expected thing. I called it. I didn't think he was here to compete for the job. We could see the talent difference. I thought he was back to get this degree. He graduates in the spring, and then he'll dart off. And pretty much what we saw once they said AR. He might have went through the whole spring, had AR did his normal thing of being, because he didn't originally AR wasn't going to practice for spring, or he wasn't going to be a full go. Once it was a full go, I just felt like Emory was out. The few video clips I did see of him at practice, it didn't look like he was physically like there. You could just read body language a little bit, kind of tell that he wasn't really buying in. So he's hit the portal. AR was already getting the one snaps. His writing was on the wall. Now he could not play frenzies and shit, not be fake. We sharing the quarterback spot. It's AR. He's leading the team. All reports that he's at the first practice was a little clunky, but he shook some rust off. The accuracy improved with practice 3 and 4. One of the noticeable things with the offense, Lingard is still running with the ones. Bowman's right behind him with the twos. The transfer from Louisiana, I'm forgetting his name, Johnson. What's his first name? I'm forgetting his first name right now off the top of my head. He's running more so with the threes. Originally, I thought he had an advantage in the playbook and would probably start ahead of these guys. But right now, Linger is looking like one, and people are saying that he's showing some spark.
Good for the kid.
We'll see what's up.
I like to hear that, man.
I'm glad he got opportunity.
All the tools, bro. New team, new staff. So
both I think, man, Lingard and we missing some top end speed at wide receiver, but the running back between Bowman and Linger, we got some guys that could get missing real fast, speed wise. Both of those guys.
That's 2 5-stars.
Yeah, and two track killers when they in FHSAA. So it's gonna be interesting to see these guys. Billy's a run first, pass off, play action kind of play call in offense. So these guys gonna have plenty of opportunity in the spring. Lingard, that's all he's been asking for, just opportunity. So plenty of it. We'll see what he can do in the spring. I'm very high on the offensive line, so I think he's gonna have some space to run. It's gonna be a good battle between the offensive line and our defensive line in camp. Defensive line doesn't have a lot of depth, but the first team should be very strong and solid and cause a lot of havoc. I just want to see what the second team does, but that's the highlight of what I want to see. Spring game. I won't be there because I ain't showing up to no Thursday, but I want to see the trenches, the trench war. No, I ain't going on Thursday.
Fuck you, Billy. Damn, that sucks.
Hey, we ain't doing all that now. Like Larry, God, leave.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Hey, ain't that right, CJ? Fuck you, Billy.
Right, bro. Billy,
We had some good, man. We had some good vibes set up, man. Fucking
right. Yeah, he on that Sunbelt shit, man.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, Billy wild for that one, man. We had to set up real decent.
Don't start that Sunbelt shit. Every time y'all start that Sunbelt shit, Billy get in his bag and get a big one. When y'all get into that Sunbelt Billy shit.
He can take all the big ones he want.
Well, shit, I guess that'll take
us some shit lined up. I'm gonna get to my recruiting shit in a little bit, though. I'm about to talk about it. Huh?
I'm about to say that would take that's taking us into recruiting. You still got some more about practice.
Oh no, I'm gonna finish the practice. I still got some more practice shit. Another key thing is, like I said, top end speed at wide receiver is missing. Xavier Henderson is a guy that ran it well. And I thought would be, a guy that could separate and do some things top end speed wise, but just not hearing it's a lot of top end speed. We got a lot of size. Justin Shorter, they're playing well, but we are missing noticeable top end speed. Finley Graham is the guy that transitioned to wide receiver from defensive back. He has a lot to learn as far as running routes. He did some special team things in high school, done some jet sweep stuff, but he's not accustomed to running a route tree and knowing the nuances of an offense, let alone a college offense. So he's getting his feet wet. He's a guy that could possibly bring in some top end speed. Marcus Burke is looking good in camp, another young wide receiver. Him and Jaquavion Favors, I'm gonna keep saying, I think those are two guys I think to make some headway and get some playing time. It's a lot of opportunity in the wide receiver room as well. Not a lot of proven guys. Even with Justin Shorter, he's probably the leader in that room, but I don't know how proven he is. It's a lot of opportunity. What else I got on here? Through 3 practices, I was trying to see how this was going to work because we have 2 offensive line coaches and we have 2 defensive line coaches. So I wanted to see if those practices, how much of that was going to be split up or if they're going to be working with one unit. And it looks to be that all those guys work together. So whether it's Rob Sell and Stapleton on the offensive line, or if it's Mike Peterson and my man that be barking, forgetting his name, Kush is big.
DMX.
I'll forget my man's name right now. I'm gonna find it in a second. Whether it's the defensive line coaches, all those guys, defensive line, the D tackle and the D end coach, they work together. The offensive line, the OG coach and the offensive tackle coach, they all work together. I seen a video clip. It was like 6 or 7 defensive line coaching at a sled. And I was like, that's a lot of voices, a lot of teaching. So that's just one thing I wanted to just check the nuances of the staff or how they set up, because we are set up in an unorthodox fashion without an OC or the OC being the head coach and the quarterback coach all in one. There's no real OC and play caller. So to see those other spots and how they move in practice is going to be somebody keep my eye on. Linebacker is another interesting position that we know Ventrell Miller is our middle linebacker, but we trying to figure out who's going to be next to him. Last year we seen Amari Burney struggle at that spot, other spots, but he has the most experience coming back beside Ventrell Miller. DeJuan Black and Derek Wingo are starting to take the lead or position themselves to get some valuable reps there in the spring. He has the head start, obviously, because he been playing a position longer, but Derek Wingo is the guy to watch there. Highly recruit. All 3 of those guys were highly recruited, so the talent's there. It's just going to be who's more physical and who could be more of a pure linebacker, because neither one of these guys naturally played that position coming out of high school. So all of them are projects at middle linebacker, but all of them were highly recruited, talented, to do backflips, athletic, all the wild shit. It's just being able to put it on paper. but all three can run sideline to sideline, all that shit. But it's one thing being able to run in the combine and doing it on film between the lines when the whistle's blown. That's all I got practice wise. No, quarterback. Yeah, obviously AR is the leader in that room. The backup right now is the transfer Jack Miller from Ohio State, Carlos Del Rio, and then Kitna. That's the pecking order right now. Jack Miller is looking like a guy that could serviceable. Offense manager if AR goes down. He's accurate in 15 yards and in, that type of stuff. Nothing spectacular right now, but he's looking solid. Recruiting. All right, we getting some shit cooking, man. Right along that I-4. I just rode the I-4 today. We getting some shit cooking on the I-4. Peyton Kirkland's one that's buzzing on all the prediction. Shout out to prediction boys, all the sites. We starting to get some buzz from On 3 and 247, all those guys on Peyton Kirkland. One of the boys, the I-4 boys, Dr. Phillips. I got him on commit watch. I think July is when we're gonna see fireworks. We've been seeing the crystal balls and the prediction machines. I think July around, I don't know what the event's gonna be called, Friday Night Lights or whatever. Billy's gonna decide how. I don't know how they're gonna brand this thing, but a lot of these guys are setting their commitments around that time. I think he's gonna be one of those guys that ends up popping to us. A 6'7", 315-pound offensive tackle. Miami, Alabama, Oklahoma, Michigan State, or others in the mix. He's a kid I think we land. These Orlando kids. Orlando got some juice. Another kid out of that area is 4-star edge rusher Malik Bryant out of Orlando Jones. I feel good about him. I feel good about what we had in his recruitment. Not saying we lead or anything like that. He only been on campus one time with the new staff. Like I said, I think there's some energy in the Orlando area with UF. It's one of our little hoes. We camp out there pretty good. I just like the vibes. Derek LeBlanc is another guy. He's real cool with out of the Kissimmee area. I feel good about his recruitment. I think we in a position to land him, Derek LeBlanc, Cedric Baxter out of Edgewater. 4 guys in the Orlando area along the I-4. That'd be a solid start. We could work around the rest of the state and pick off some South Florida and do the rest of our thing. And then we got Lakeland, some gems. I feel good on Cremani McClain, another guy. I like what we had in his recruitment. I don't know exactly his timeline, but I like what he's saying. And then also the prediction machines going crazy with him to Florida as well. So Billy got some shit cooking, but none of it matters. Like the silent commits, AJ Harris, another guy. This class might get crazy. Like, y'all might chill the Sunbelts, nigga. You might pull it out and beat your ass with it in a second.
Man, AJ ain't fucking with it, man.
Go hot. Go hotter than the motherfucker. AJ come. AJ's on the horizon. I won't say something else.
AJ by the Sunbelt is insane. This beat me with a Sunbelt. Somebody gotta die. Man, I'm not getting beat. I ain't getting whooped with no Sunbelt. But it's interesting you say that. I kind of feel like you do with the for those Orlando kids as well. Good, not necessarily great, but feel good. Feel pretty comfortable. Think we're in a good position with
who you think lead?
For which guy?
I mean, which one you want? I think we lead for all of them. May not Malik Bryant, but the rest of them, I think we lead for.
I think y'all lead for what's that? PK Kirkland. I kind of like us a little bit for damn, what's running back name? Baxter. And Bryant, I kind of like us a little bit there too. But again, tight. I don't think it's anything outstanding. If it's a lead, I would go like 35 Miami, 30 Florida. So nothing where I think, which is good for Florida schools. I think the Florida schools are in the driver's seat, and that's going to be obviously a key part of rebuilding these programs. So
I think the reason I feel real good because the date they're all choosing is the date we got a real important camp. Mm-hmm. And I think they're attending that camp. That's why I feel like, and those are the times I don't have a whole lot of inside information. It's just connecting dots with a lot of shit they're doing. Then you just see the momentum on the sites or the predictions. So I think the writers are putting pieces together as well. But that's my confidence come from, and the fans. We all can just monitor this and see how it all plays out. But that's
I
how I
get it.
see it. You
Nothing
know.
wrong with that.
Um,
We're gonna see. Tireless workers.
Yeah, I mean recruiting's a roller coaster. So like these kids change like the weather. Like nothing momentum. There's no such thing in recruiting because you're basing off a kid's decisions and mind frame and emotions and thoughts and feelings and money now. So all of that shit always changes. So like nothing's over, but that's the vibe of it right now. Um, what else I got recruiting wise? RJ Johnson is a kid out of the Atlanta area. I know our defensive backboard is elite and crazy right now, but this is a kid we're recruiting. I just checked out his film just because I seen his name pop up on one of the sites, and I like his film, bro. 6'2", number 66 recruit out of Georgia. And, Georgia's loaded with a lot of talent, but I think this kid's gonna move up a lot of boards. He has some good offers from uh, your Maryland's, your Georgia Techs, a lot of ACC, Mississippi State, Auburn, those type of offers. But I think this kid's gonna fly up some boards. I just don't know if we have room for him, what his flexibility, because it sounds like that he wants to play corner. Corey Raymond's recruiting him at corner. Corey Raymond been talking to him since he was at LSU. He likes those long rangey guys, but everybody else on the board is kind of long rangey, and Florida's loaded. So the dip up in Atlanta, I think that's interesting. I want to see where this kid ends up at. I just think he could play football. What else we got? 4-star Lewis Carter out of Tampa. You guys recruiting him, CJ?
Lewis Carter. Excuse me, that's a receipt. No, I don't think we're recruiting Lewis Carter.
4-star linebacker, another guy that can play. Check out his film. If you guys haven't checked out his film, check out his film. Guy that can play like an old school linebacker. I know we like to get a little tricky with the measurables of 6'3" and all of that, but he's 6 foot. He could get busy. I think he in the mold of like one of those 6 foot killers, 5'11" killers like Ray Lewis.
That fly across around the field.
Yeah, just a maniac, man, and reckless abandon a little bit in traffic. So I like him as a linebacker as well. I don't know where we at in his recruitment. Just a guy I saw film, thought it was good shit. I think we're getting him on campus soon. We'll see what's up. I was just curious if you guys were recruiting him as well.
Nah, that's not a name I haven't heard of on our board. Excuse me, actively.
Oh, that's all. I think that's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Cool. I'll jump into all the recruitment then.
Oh, we ordered. Oh, you didn't do your recruit? My bad.
We just did the practice talk.
Well, why you let me start then, bro?
No, because you was already.
We all did practice, yeah.
Yeah, you was already flowing with your practice.
I started practice, then you went to practice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Real quick, we hired a basketball coach, and his name's Todd Golden, and that shit don't buy. First Todd G, and then Todd and Golden, just not good big three names, dog. So,
right.
And I had to Google who he was, and the man ain't got a mustache or a beard nowhere on the internet.
White.
So that's nervous.
I got the Golden.
Where you come from?
San Francisco University or something. University of San Francisco, the real USF.
Oh, I thought it was somebody. I thought that was my homie around the corner.
No disrespect. Nah, I'll take that back. I don't want no problem with Tampa. Shout out to y'all boys.
All right, you coming to the city, man. Show love.
Yeah, man. The fake USF. We got him from the fake USF.
Yeah, you would think Florida hire a little bigger name than that.
We got two natties over here, and we over here hiring. I don't want to talk crazy about it, man. I want to give him a fair shot, man.
Who the best
somebody got a bag of money, man. I ain't gotta be. See now, like here's the thing in basketball, they hiring like just former players off the streets, like Penny Hardaway and them boys just Juwan. Like they ain't gotta go get no big name. They could have went and got Mike Miller, a former Gator. Like bring him in.
That wouldn't have been bad though, because Mike is currently coaching too.
Come on, bro. Like legit coach out here.
I think Mike coached with the Nets, if I'm not mistaken.
On the league. Okay, that's good.
So I would have liked to move like that.
I think
the analytical shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. But I think if you're gonna go with a gamble on a young guy, go with a gamble on like I said, like the Hardaways and the Juwan Howard type vibe, not the another nerd. And I'm gonna give him a fair shot. I like analytics in sports, but like, come on, dog. There's got to be some another nerd, bro.
That's what they're gonna announce him at. Another nerd,
bro. He came out today and said they asked him about recruiting and shit. He told my favorite rapper was Lil Baby and some other name. I was like, all right, bro.
Cap.
Yeah, definitely cap. The motherfucker.
Like, what did the kids like?
Right, Little Baby.
Little baby.
Yeah, he didn't strike me as a Little Baby listener, dog.
You probably pronounce every can't get the damn every syllable in little. Every syllable, every syllable in little. Baby. Right.
I don't
think the Todd that's a part of the Roll Up Network listens to Little Baby at all. He don't know one Little Baby song. I don't think no white Todd knows.
Because he don't have the culture projects no more. Y'all make him listen.
Right.
He ain't
gonna sign TJ something.
Right? Getting cultured a little bit, man. Harlan, you listen to Little Baby?
Yeah, come on, man.
Harlan like Yak, man. So I know you listen.
Come on, man.
I'm cultured. You listen to Yak? Okay, I know that. I didn't know you listen to Yak.
What show you be on, Larry? He harassed you about
none of this shit no attention, bro.
I tell you what, bro.
Every time I listen to a show we record, I be surprised. I'm like, oh, I said that? Oh, shit. I have no recollection.
What you got recruiting wise, CJ?
We just the conversation be flowing, man. So I definitely feel that, bro. But yeah. So let me get to recruiting. Last week we had a pretty decent recruiting weekend. Also coming off the spring break, which was kind of impressive. But at the same time, these kids on spring break too, so they're making their rounds. But this was a couple things that stood out. Yeah, both to time basically. But they got Shelton Sampson on campus, man. 5-star receiver out of Louisiana, which was pretty impressive. And the visit went really well. This was a direct quote from Sampson after the visit. They're definitely in my top 5. Like, they're up there, just genuine, like the love and from the coaches. I wasn't nervous and none of that. It was just real laid back and chill. Liked it a lot. You say, and this is a lot of kids say prior to when they come to Tallahassee for the first time, come to FSU for the first time as far as visiting. So I didn't think it was going to be this nice. I ain't going to lie. I really enjoyed the experience. Met all the coaches, went on the campus tour, photo shoot, sat down with Coach Norvell, Coach Dugans, et cetera, et cetera. Say he's trying to get back to FSU pretty soon.
Got anything else there?
Yeah, my bad. I was looking at the rest of the quote.
Y'all pull up and Tallahassee, y'all pull up to this tailgate too, like on the lowest key.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So yeah, for the spring game, we definitely go throw a decent little tailgate, man. So
you got DJ. You told CJ, you told TJ to DJ. We can't have TJ in music, bro.
I'm waiting for we gonna definitely have a DJ. He's supposed to be hitting me back tomorrow to see if everything's good schedule wise. So
tomorrow,
I like that.
Tomorrow, that's how I live. Tomorrow,
all right, bro.
I definitely say tomorrow day. Look, you know, Savannah, Geechee. It's part of the culture
from the South, dog, deep South.
Yeah,
but yeah, so yeah. Shout out to the tailgate, and it's not just FSU exclusive either, man. You know, Silk pulling up, Larion pulling up, man. And this big 3 in general, man. It's just
Pierre, all y'all boys in the Panhandle, man. Y'all boys pull up, all the Gator fans, man. We up there vibing, man. And all the tailgate, so it's roll up vibes, man. Nobody ain't pulling up. You pulling up on all that goofy weird stuff, man. Like we just gonna
you gonna get booed.
For real,
exactly, man. If you're in the Panhandle area, man, just come kick with us in general, man. Come vibe with us. Already know how. If you weren't able to get down to Orlando, man, you should definitely come to this. It's gonna be good vibes all around, man, for sure.
We kicking it, man. Big gummies. Shout out to Gramco. Gramco gonna be in the building. Y'all come experience the days of life that Larion was on at the Cush House. We have a lot of vibrations going. The music is gonna be great.
Be the poster boy for Gramco. You know, I'm gonna holler at Robin and see if we can hook that because in that moment. That's what it is, bro. It is bliss. Pure bliss, man.
You look happy.
Shout out to Gramco.
I was very happy. Look free.
I was very
liberated.
Happy. Free as a bird.
Yeah.
Free. Nothing was holding me back.
Nothing at all. Well, you guys see, if you haven't seen the video, man, check it out on the Roll Up Twitter account. You'll see exactly how free my boy was, man. You'll definitely
check it out. We're playing cornhole. If you think you like that in cornhole, come holler at me. I'm a little rusty, but I'm working on my shit up until the tailgate. Get my cornhole. We do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all want to bet some bread on the cornhole? We throw some greenbacks on the ground, but cornhole is where it's at. And I'm like Stephon Curry. I want all the smoke.
Let's go.
I got a pre-show like Stephon and all.
Let's go. Got anything else crew-wise there?
The parking lot. What's up?
Yeah.
I think you got more recruits.
Oh yeah, a couple more.
Whatever else.
That was a wild intermission.
No, we had to get it out, man. Shout out to the tailgate. No lie, it's going to be real good vibes, man. We set the tone for Orlando, and we're just upping the scope from here on out.
What you drink at tailgates? Like that'd be the key, because I don't like you got. I think we cool with the weather wise, but in the fall, during the summer or the early fall, you got to watch like what type of liquor you consuming.
So yeah, it depends on what time too, boy. What time kickoff is and all that, man. You got to monitor all that, boy.
What time is spring kickoff?
It's a night, 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. I want to say.
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice tailgate time. Yeah. We get a nice tailgate in.
Because I'm flying in at like noon, I want to say, yeah.
Yeah, so we got to set up real nice or whatever. As far as enough time to get your shenanigans going for the tailgate. So yeah, that's perfect timing. But man, like if you got like a 12 or 3, I don't know, 12 o'clock game, that shit is dead as hell. But like 3:30 games, you got to pace yourself a little bit. Them night games, shit, I'll be going all in when it comes to the tailgate, man.
5 o'clock, I can do tequila.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like the early games because I'm old and washed, and then I can go home and nap and come back out like an animal.
Yeah, bounce back.
I can come back out. Yeah, man.
Once I go back in, I ain't coming back up.
No,
that's my bad.
Is standing.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to bounce back. Bro, we went out. Shout out to my bro. We was in Tampa last night, man. We just enjoying the city, so we just like, let's go do something. So we went to
Tampa got a casino too, bro. That's another thing.
Hard Rock. Yeah, my brother-in-law went over there and went to go gamble. I needed some of that Bay Air and to take in, like, you know what I'm saying, to see it a little bit. I ain't with all that gambling in the casino. That shit's degenerate vibes. That's Harlan shit. So we was riding around just checking out different spots. Went to a bar full of like college kids and shit. Like, I'm not finna be the old guy in the club or no shit like that. Let's get up out of here. We just came for a quick drink. Went to a naked establishment, strip club or whatever, a shoe show.
Yes.
And pulled up all the great intentions, like we finna go hang out and vibe. We looked at each other and said, bro, you trying to go in here? I was like, nah, me neither, man. Let's go to the hotel, man. It's a wrap. Just not feeling it. Just not into, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of.
You hit a watch number, man.
You hit a watch number.
Okay. And it's okay. Because as long, that's the key for young people listening. You are supposed to do all that stuff when you're young. I'm a connoisseur of strip clubs. I think it was just like more of like the time. Like he said, once you go, like once you get out of that vibe, like now I'm to the point, like once I get to the car and that car ride to the next spot, it got to be fluid. It got to be from spot to spot, real fluid. But if I got a time to like reset and drive to a different spot, I'm probably gonna cancel that shit and I'm in for the night. You know, Harley just asked what was young. When I say young, I'm talking about.
I'm still young. I don't know what Larry I'm talking about.
I'm reasonably young too, but still, dog. You know, Corey 10 years ago, and you know 10 years ago, you ain't the same man you was today. That's just what it is. But that's
right. I'm better.
Younger people, in ways, younger people should go out and experience life. So when I say young, I'm talking 30 and below, right? Like go out, do all the extra stuff, keep it running, because you could do it more at that point. As you get a little bit older, you just slow down a little bit. Man, I literally done been up like 70. I think my record is 77 hours, something like that.
That's fucking nuts. Get the fuck.
I done it. Because no drugs.
You can live, bro, but I'm gonna get my damn sleep in. Fuck all that.
That was our motto, though. We just did.
I lived a life of like I lived a wild life, but sleep. I never been an uppers dude neither, and I know you say you wasn't know nothing, but a lot of the people that be, I know I gotta get sleep, man.
No
on not only a whole lot of it, but I do gotta like
even when I
shut
was
shit
young,
off.
I need a couple damn hours. God damn, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta shut this bitch off, man. I can't.
We was just wilding, man. Like we literally was just like going to work, get off, play like 2K and Madden, and then we would go out that night, go to work, come back, play. Like we just kept away. That's all it was.
Nah,
That's
bro, I tried that shit. As long as I did was like a day and a half. I'm like, all right, bro, this shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say 36 hours on my cutoff. God damn.
Bro, I did 70. I know it was 3 days. So it was like 75, 77 hours. Now, it ain't going to happen because I barely stay up 7 hours. You good, I'll make it up 7 hours.
Well, I had some friends a few years ago that was on that tip. I was freshly married, man. And we went down to Miami, and them boys got on. I realized real fast that I went on the same vices as them, because it's like, bro, 6 a.m. hit, and like, yo, the sun coming on. Like, we in Club 11. Like, yo, y'all ready to go? Boys like, nah, man, stay here till at least 11 a.m. Like, oh my god, what is going on? I took an Uber. I took an Uber from Miami to West Palm, bro. That bitch was like $175.
It was worth it.
Yeah,
it was worth it because them boys they didn't come home till like 6 days later, dog, on like a wild bender. I'm like, bro, I don't know what type of life y'all living, though. It ain't one for me.
Right? Hell no, I can't do that at all.
That's something I still deal with the young homies. They still be trying. I'd be like, bro, I've done everything y'all are doing now. I done.
That shit was exhausting, but that shit ain't fun no more. Like
it's not.
It wasn't fun then.
It was fun then to me.
I didn't know what fun was.
it was age appropriate fun to me at that time, because at the time I was out. We were doing shit now. We was always into something. And
every city I went to was to party. I ain't see nothing. I vacationed a lot, but all I seen was malls, strip clubs.
Well, that's age appropriate. Now I can go back to those same cities and check out flea markets.
I don't know about flea markets, but
imagine going on vacation to go to the flea market.
Just say you go to the beach.
It's a wild vacation.
Check out the nice restaurants, things of that nature.
Enjoy the ambiance. Yeah, the older you get, the more you enjoy the city.
You enjoy the laid back.
Like I said, like now, like, bro, I actually like Tampa. I like that was Tampa, all right, bro. I actually came to this bitch and did shit.
Tampa, man, I'm telling you, man.
Tampa always had nice strip clubs, though.
Yeah, definitely. Let me get back to recruiting.
Oh shit, we still doing that.
We all
in Miami, but it'll do.
Nah, nothing's Miami and Florida when it comes to that.
That's anything.
Nah, ain't Miami in the country.
Football, anything.
Basketball, football.
All right, bro. He's just gonna get ridiculous with. Now he gonna say 5 rings next. Them bitches
5. Still ain't got them.
Them diamonds look like cubic zirconiums too.
Don't even matter.
I seen that ring. I was like, boy, y'all tuck that shit. That shit.
Y'all boys in the NCAA tournament.
Shit like Civil War pistols.
Y'all in the
tournament? Man. Unfortunately, that's why we had to hire Mike White Jr.
So we in the tournament, men's and women. Real quick shout out. Sorry, CJ, but I gotta get that off. UCF doing the Lord's work, beating them boys in the bowl game, sending them boys to the.
Yeah, that's right.
It's low for you, Larry. This is low. You getting this shit off for real? Go ahead, get your shit off.
Hell no, it ain't low. It's the same shit I got to deal with all the time when these motherfuckers think they're the kings of the state. And I go, oh, no. UCF is the king of the state by y'all standards. So that's just what it is. But shout out to the men. They're getting ready to play Iowa State in the Sweet 16.
You getting booed for that, tell you. Like, nobody in the Big Three. UCF ain't shit.
I know, that ain't me. It's not me. I don't like that take. But that's what they tell me. That's what y'all tell me. You beat this team, so you the best. Cool.
No, that's a lot more to it.
And the women, that's what they tell me, bro. And the women playing South Carolina. I like the men to beat Iowa State. Women, great run, but South Carolina probably gonna do what they do. Shout out to Don Staley.
Ain't no problem. Don will run through that shit.
WNBA legend, yeah. Don Staley.
We got Bethune on the radar with baseball, so about to fuck y'all up, CJ.
Man, we almost beat y'all last other damn night. It was 3-2.
DC usually got a pretty decent team on baseball.
Yeah, them boys they be playing now. They play tough.
I had a bro. Shout out to I forget his name, bro. young boy that used to hang out with my man Carlos, but he was a white pitcher. He went to Bethune when they was graduating high school at the time, and I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like thinking this jit was gonna go because he could play. He could play. So when he said he was going to Bethune, I was like, boy, I thought you was good. He's like, nah,
But
Bethune's actually pretty good
yeah,
at
them bitches
baseball,
raw,
man.
bro. Yeah, they when I was there, they was winning MEAC championships every damn year, and I think they beat Miami in the tournament. When I got to look it up and advance to the super regional, like them cats, so they legit when it comes to a program. They almost beat them LSU. They had LSU down like 7-. Harley had hit me. The tweet was like 7-2 or something like that. So they definitely play tough in regards to their level. It's a really good baseball program, no lie.
Let's get this prize pick off so we can get y'all do prize picks. Yeah, y'all do hot takes. What y'all want to do? How y'all want to transition here? Vibes. Pick up. What y'all gonna do?
Probably prize picks. I don't think we keyed up. Wait,
Right.
Did you have anything left, CJ?
No, I'm getting that serious. Prize picks,
okay.
Yeah. So shoot, who? Nah, you good? Who with prize picks? What we going into it with?
We'll just do the reading them. Y'all want to get into the NFL talk? We can do some of the NFL talk. Actually, real quick before you get into that, I'll do a quick run of just informing people some of the visits we had and some.
Well, shit, we gonna do that then. Fuck it. Let me finish my shit. God damn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get y'all shit off.
We don't want to
I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, y'all good. I ain't finna do the visit shit, man. I need to land something.
I'm just firing off a few names.
I already done hyped up enough this show. So.
But yeah, real quick though, we had Jaylen Brown on campus again this weekend. As you all know, we talk about him as far as the pecking order in the big three, or the state of Florida in regards to receivers. It was good to get him back on campus again. Others, I think it's gonna be an FSU and Miami battle. To be honest with you, we got A&M, Michigan, Auburn. I guess Florida's picking up his recruitment a little bit, but I do think it's going to be, for the most part, it's going to come down to FSU and Miami. So to get him back on campus is pretty good. Man, this kid is going to keep messing with me, man. I'm not going to believe it, but Ruben Bain, he was on campus again this weekend. So for him to pull up from Miami 2 times within the last couple of weeks is interesting. I still think he's a Miami lock. I want to say he was on Miami campus this weekend too.
Tuesday, today. Oh. He said tomorrow, probably Friday and Saturday.
Man, yeah, fuck that.
How would he say?
I ain't talking about Jit no more. Shout out to Bain for committing to Miami.
without committing.
Right. Dalen Smothers, man, he's emerging as one of the top guys on the board as far as running back. He was in Tallahassee March the 5th. So he's emerging as one of our top running back guys. Last thing before I get out of our recruiting, I'm going to give you some names that FSU fans should take notice on as far as potential popping between now and the beginning of the first game of the season. So between now and the summer, these are some guys that could end up popping at some point in time. 4-star defensive lineman Wilkie Denard, 4-star receiver Adam Hopkins, 4-star receiver Santana Fleming, 4-star offensive lineman Roger Kearney, 3-star legacy safety Jeremiah Anglin, and 3-star local receiver from Tallahassee Rutgers Keon Brown. Those are some guys who I could see possibly committing between now and in the beginning of the season within that summer wave. That's all I got, Larry. I was on you.
All right, real quick. I ain't gonna hold us too long. Mitchell Agudier, I believe, UCLA Edge. He's wrapping up his visit today. He's a edge player. Again, a position of need for us. So, we'll see how that plays out. We're in competition with, I want to say, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Oregon, not Oklahoma. Tennessee, Oregon, and I'm forgetting somebody off the top of the head. Oh, Washington, I believe. So we'll see how that plays out. He's wrapping up today. We recently had on campus Damari Brown, Damon Fagan, and Jackson Howard. So you're looking at Damari's a 4-star corner out of American Heritage. Damon Fagan, another 4-star safety out of American Heritage. And Jackson Howard is 6'4", 245, tight end / athlete. it's a little bit up in the air if he's going to play tight end or DN, I believe, out of Minnesota. So we'll see how that shakes out. But he's been on campus with us recently. 5-star James Smith and his teammate Jaquavius Rousseau were both on campus. These are two young men out of Alabama that play for Carver High School there. Aforementioned Ruben Bain, he's been on campus and expected to be on campus a lot more the rest of the week. I really, kind of keeping it single with, CJ spoke. I don't know what we're waiting on for the commitment. It could be a bit of a monkey wrench in the grand scheme of things, but I do expect him to be within the fold.
Back, you got 2 bags out. What happened?
And real quick, couple of offers they did shoot out. 4-star Caleb Herring out of Tennessee. It's an edge guy, 6'5", 205. 4-star Ashton Porter, D-line out of Texas, 6'2", 255. And Trey Wilson and Caleb Bryant, a couple of defensive linemen, one out of Texas. Caleb's out of Mississippi, Trey's out of Texas. So just a couple of offers that they did shoot out this week. Guys to keep an eye on. Some of the bus tour stuff's going on right now. Some of these guys get, pulling up, and coaches get an eye on them, check out some film. And so a few more offers going out in that regard. That's pretty much it for us as far as news. I do want to mention briefly Andy Jean or Jean. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. He did decommit from us. 3-star wide receiver. I think he'll end up eventually getting a 4-star bump when it's all said and done. From what I gather, it's a little bit more about his parents thinking he may have made a bit of a premature decision, and they want to make sure that he takes the time to explore all his options.
He committed to the last staff or this staff?
He not committed to this staff.
It was the staff.
It was like a month ago he committed.
But they didn't. Yeah, he didn't do it. Like, his parents weren't around for all that.
Stuff, man.
Yeah, it is weird. I ain't gonna. I was like, really? Decommits again? Like, is we doing again? But the early overwhelming temperature is he still ends up a Cane. I think his folks just wanted to make sure they were like, look, make sure you know what you're doing. It's early. Not that they don't want him to be a Hurricane. I think they just want to make sure that he takes a little time and not is too swept up. So,
Oh, his sister at fam. Oh, that's a little.
Mm-hmm.
That's another tool. You gotta throw another tool in there.
Never mind.
The sisters at fam. Ain't a tool? There gotta be at least a screwdriver.
Wow, shit right there. Let's go ahead and ride.
Oh yeah, it's a tool, man. We working with it, baby.
I almost said something outlandish.
I'm gonna say shout out to QB1, man. Parsons working, man. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
But yeah,
prize picks
in general. My bad. Go ahead, dog.
All right, prize picks is the easy way to play daily fantasy. It's daily fantasy simplified. It's just you versus projected numbers. You can pick from all kinds of sports: football, basketball, soccer, to M&A. You could go from money lines to stats to anything you want in regards to sport. Go to Prize Picks right now, and they'll match your deposit 100% up to $100. Again, go to Prize Picks right now. They'll match your deposit 100% up to $100. Just use the promo code ROLLUP. Prize Picks.
His sister at fam, she might be the best recruiter Florida State got. So, boy, I know she got some friends. And for a high school guy to have a sister that's at fam. Oh my God, you could not be blessed with a more better situation, man.
No, you can't. But no, the staff they was recruiting Gene before he committed. I think they're still recruiting now. We'll see how it plays out. But he's like Larry say, we talk about how loaded the damn state of Florida is as far as receiver.
Yeah, receiver crazy.
It really is. I think Gene ended up being a damn 4-star, man. This just shows how raw the state is right now.
No doubt. All right, let's get into some national news, man. Let's play the Dion NIL tape. Chop it up about that a little bit. Harlan, you ready? Shout out to super producer Harlan. Shout out to the producers, man. Shout out to Easy, co-producing, doing his thizzle. Shout out to Harlan, super producer. Extra bias. I need a Florida Gator, somebody to help me out in the back behind the scenes, man. Let's hit Prime.
Hey, tell me this. Now, you got the NIL deals, and we all know about the NIL. Name, image, and likeness. Now, NIL is like an endorsement deal. I'm seeing kids that the colleges proclaim they have $1 million worth of endorsements or $500,000.
Let's try to fix that.
Tell me, what have you seen them endorse?
Raising Cane's.
What I'm saying, like, what have you seen them
that's
endorse?
about it.
Can we fix that echo, bro? That shit sounds crazy.
Here, let's see if. Let me mark this real quick. Hold on.
No, that's all good. Should we all mute or something?
Yeah, that'll probably help if we all mute while the video is playing.
Let's see if that helps. It's like an echo.
Okay, tell me this. Now, you got the NIL deals, and we all know about the NIL, name, image, and likeness. Now, NIL is like an endorsement deal. I'm seeing kids that the colleges proclaim they have $1 million worth of endorsements or $500,000. Tell me, what have you seen them endorse?
Raising Cane's.
What I'm saying, like, what have you seen them endorse to quantify that? Now, see, when you see our kids and they say you have an endorsement for Beats or Tom, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see the tangible endorsements. But how can you get $1 million worth of endorsements for a kid at these Power Fives and nobody sees nothing they're on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So is that really endorsements, or there's some kickback?
It's just
a kick down
money being paid
from not an agent. I'm sorry, from a booster.
Yeah.
See, we don't have boosters like that,
because you can say, like, I'm paying this person to do advertisements for my car dealership,
but we haven't seen
and
it.
then you just never produce the commercial, right?
We've never seen it. At least if you say you're going to do something, we got to at least see it. The NCAA should hold people accountable. If they say they got a deal and they making this, show it.
Dion snitching.
Yeah, he is dry snitching a bit. But no, I mean, I agree 100% though. If that's what it's supposed to be as far as the deals, these cat. I mean, in that case, just continue passing your money like the old days, right?
But Dion got advantages too. Like, he's saying that, like, they don't have boosters, but he also can go negotiate deals at an HBCU because the rules are different, or state rules are different. I would say, because state of Florida coaches can't go do what he can go do as far as like broker deals and stuff like that. So like, they can't even.
But like your boy, was it Caleb Williams that got those cars for Oklahoma? Like, was there like a commercial behind that or something like that?
No, it's really. I mean, that's the game. Yeah, most of it is going to be booster kickdowns. I mean, most of the NIL stuff, if we look, is booster driven. Whether it's Phil Knight, Gator Collective, Ruiz, most of this stuff is booster fan driven stuff. So yeah, all of this, the kick, we call it what we want to call it, but yeah, NIL most of the time is going to be booster driven. College football, that's been the history of it. It's been booster driven this entire time. Fans, boosters. And NIL is going to reflect that.
Yep, and that goes back to that convo we had where, like, the intention of it wasn't that, but shit, it was just they found loopholes in it, and they took advantage of it. That's exactly what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, everybody got to use it to their advantage, and laws prevent certain coaches from doing certain things in certain states. Dion, I think right now is just like, let the NIL just do your thing and vibe. I just think I like the way he's moving. I'm not gonna say I don't like the way he's moving. I like the way he's moving. I like everything he's doing. But I think he's just saying a little too much in that clip, dog. Like, just vibe. Get your recruits how you getting them. I think he got some advantage.
It's not hurting him at the end of the day.
Right.
You guys are eating real well.
And then, like, at the end of the day, we want the players to get paid. Like, I don't care if they're coming from the boost. They ain't got to prove nothing. Keep putting money in these young brothers' pockets. I don't care.
That's another conversation I want to have.
They just kick down. I don't care.
Yeah.
Get paid. Like, empower these boys with resources and money. Teach them business. Like, I don't care how they figure it out. The boosters want to kick down and just blow money on a football hobby with no return on it. Let's ride out.
But then I wonder how much that kind of played. You got me thinking how much that kind of played into trial situation too, with FSU not really being able to get involved on how they could, pitch NIL deal with him with the state laws we have. That's interesting.
Yeah, they can't really do nothing.
Yeah,
right now, not legally on paper, go out and be a prospect for business because you can't. You're approaching businesses, so like how you gonna do it under the table?
Right. Yeah, that's it. I would like to know how much that hurt us in the long run with that. But yeah, you're right though.
There's ways to do it under the table. Shout out to Ruiz. You got the app yet, Larry?
Life wallet, baby. Holy shit! Did I just go out?
Oh, you here?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you here.
I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, go out and come back in. Pause.
Yeah, I don't hear y'all at all.
He ain't got the app yet. Nobody got the app. I challenge all Miami friends to send me their profile of that app. None of y'all got the app. But shout out to Ruiz for putting money in these young boys' pocket. I'm with it.
Yeah, Larry, I heard you. He's trying to get off real quick.
I ain't gonna snitch on you like Deion snitching on them boys, man.
Man, speaking of colleges and stuff like that, man, what USC was talking about?
A tweet from the reporters. They saying USC had a perfect practice, greatest practice ever, flawless. Hook the people up. Colin Coward, this goofball. Sources tell me Lincoln Riley first USC practice was flawless. One observer noted, some are calling it the greatest practice ever on a college campus.
Like, give me a fucking break, bro. How in the hell you get that from the first practice in damn helmets and jerseys? The greatest. Who the fuck knows what is the greatest? What is the greatest damn practice ever on college campus?
Yeah.
We
only get to see 15 minutes of our shit,
exactly.
So I don't know how the fuck you compare.
How do you determine that shit, bro? Like you said, the media only getting 15 damn minutes per practice. And hell, you ain't seen all these practices, the ins out of a 2-hour practices, a 2-hour practice.
Well, they do say Miami and USC are a lot alike, so
yeah, that got to do with us.
I'm just saying they say y'all a lot alike. So
okay, I'll tell you this much: what we got in common is Colin, like he wants to see both of us back. I give you that much, but he did that on his own.
He got them on payroll.
Yeah, they definitely paid him to do something. I don't know what Lincoln gave him, but he gave him probably some good seats or something.
That shit was wildly goofy.
That was one of the goofiest taking. Colin Coward is getting washed. He's getting to that point. Man, all them dudes, all the older dudes got to go.
I'm just trying to figure out the fucking observer.
Steve Navy's saying some wild shit too. Huh?
There's no, you can't have an authentic base to say something like that. That doesn't even make logical sense.
No,
it's the best practice. You might have never seen a practice. You definitely ain't seen them all. So how can it be the best?
And what do you determine the best? Right.
It's just dumb.
What's the end? Like, I guess it depends on what you're getting out of practice. What's the end goal?
Because for the offense to be successful, that means the defense had to drop something, right? So how you have a flawless practice if like you're playing against yourself, fam? Like somebody was winning and losing reps.
Can't be done.
The offense, that's why normally like the offense have a good day, defense have a good day. Like somebody wins the day at practice. If you play the game of football, you kind of know that. But flawless. Shout out to Colin Coward, man. Matt, we spent this little bit of time on it, but it was worth talking about. It's off season.
Right.
Yeah, and shout out to never mind. I fucked that all up. Just go ahead.
Don't worry about it. What's up with your man Urban Meyer? It's y'all man. What's up with him, man?
I know that's y'all man.
worst coach ever, dog.
My man's twice.
Literally the worst NFL coach ever, man. Like that shit there's no way around.
You think he the worst ever? That's crazy.
Oh, by far, yeah, I think so, man. The man ain't even know who the fuck Aaron Donald was.
Character-wise,
we know he ain't had no character.
He's up there, man.
Shout out to Urban. Urban was on Stadium Miguel, dog. We got his first interview after or as a retired coach or whatever. He wasn't retired. We got out of retirement, but he was trying to get into the Ring of Honor. Came on Stadium Miguel, kicked it. Great interview.
Sat
down for like an hour. Great interview.
Yep. He sat down, for an hour, man. I sat down and listened to it.
But he didn't know who
great
Aaron Donald was. And then my franchise, the Jaguars of Jacksonville, hired this maniac to get lap dances and not know who Aaron Donald was and pretty much degrade his team and his coaches. Well, give me some of his shit. Put some of his shit up. Some of the complaints. Let's read this shit off.
Yeah. Let's go through the actual fucking.
What a toxic workplace, man. I would love to work at this type of shit. I work at call centers with vibes like this. Real disrespectful leads. Talk to you crazy.
Urban Meyer said that he conducted a 6-month deep dive on the NFL that included interviews with his former Florida and Ohio State players, as well as a study of the salary cap. But multiple sources said Meyer was unfamiliar with star players around the league, including 49ers receiver Deebo Samuel, Seahawks safety Jamal Adams, and Rams defensive tackle Aaron Donald.
Like stars in the league.
NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
Like my fucking Urban son know these names.
Urban was quoted as saying, "Who's this 99 guy on the Rams?" He asked Stafford during the season, according to a source. I'm hearing he might be a problem for us. All right, that was the first joint. And then
I can't believe that. There's no way. There's no way, man. This gotta be. This is crazy.
They lying on him. I hope they lying on him.
Honestly. No, that's ridiculous.
I hope it's a bullshit.
Deebo Samuel and the boys. I could see. I don't even know how you don't know Jamal Adams because those are big time recruits as well. Like
right,
yeah, Deebo might not have been as big a recruit. Deebo probably a 3-star, maybe a 4. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, I mean
Jamal Adams was a 5-star, and he was
up there. Yeah, he was a killer.
And that was one problem I had with Irvin.
One of the wildest camp circuits. His jam was mean. Like he was getting through. He was having a nice little run in the camp circuit era. Yeah, that shit was popping. Yeah.
Another scenario was not long after veteran receiver John Brown signed with the Jags as a free agent, he ran the wrong route in practice. To correct the mistake, Brown, who was from Florida, and rookie quarterback Trevor Lawrence ran through the route again after practice. Meyer walked up to the pair and said, quote, allegedly, "Hey, Trevor, you got to slow it down for him. These boys from the South, their transcripts ain't right."
He ain't lying. I mean, shit. What's your take on it?
No, I ain't got one now because you said he ain't lying.
He ain't lying. L-I-N-E. He ain't lying. The education system is a little deep. I had coaches that used to say shit like that. And when I went to play JUCO ball, I didn't take it like it's known that the education system in the South is a little slower, and that's a connotation of Southern people being slower, black or white.
The motherfucking quarterback from the South too, though. That's the crazy part about it.
Right.
That's how we catch them slipping though, because they think we slow, and then you know what I'm saying, and then we, you know what I'm saying, catch them with the okie doke.
Slide by, right? Yeah.
Right.
I play country dumb all the time.
I keep telling people Jameis playing with y'all, like you know exactly what the fuck going on. Yeah, for sure.
Listen.
Shout out to Jameis too for getting paid too. Big 3 talk. Go ahead, bro.
I'd rather
we're gonna get to that free agency in a minute too.
I'd rather he was playing with us. Pause, because then I won't feel bad about my jokes. So you know.
Some of the shit it be like, all right, yeah, he tripping. He kind of like a little slow, but the workouts and shit, like he definitely is in on the joke. He ain't doing this shit every offseason and y'all trolling him and he just goofy. He's part of the joke. He also has a sense of humor.
That's true.
So they say.
That's true. Yeah, he definitely was a clown at FSU, man, for sure.
Yeah, he's in on the joke. Anywho,
Urban the worst coach in NFL history, man. Like it ain't no debate with me.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
So let's get back to that. What's your take on that, CJ? What's your take on the South thing? I just think that's a regular ass take. I don't know.
I do too, but I don't. It's just. But like the motherfucker you talking to is actually from the South too, though. Like he from Georgia.
Yeah. So that's why it's racist.
Yeah. That's why it might be a little.
Unless he meant
take that back.
Unless he meant the black players from the South.
Exactly. So right. So
how you want to take it?
Yeah. Neither
How
way,
you wanna
pause.
take it?
No.
Yeah, you don't want to take it.
Nah.
Either way, man. Shout out to Urban for being just a first ballot Hall of Famer piece of shit, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. There's fewer men on this planet that integrity could be questioned at a higher level.
Still top 3 greatest college football coaches all time.
Great coach.
Top 3?
Top 3.
I don't think he's that high.
Well, you got him, man. He rap like who you got? He rap below Nick.
Bear Bryant, Nick Saban.
You got Nick 1, first of all.
No, Bear's above Nick. Bear's
I
above
don't know. No. Nobody's above Nick.
Nick has the advantage of the modern era where the world is smaller.
And the modern era got, and then Bear had the advantage of no brothers. So,
yeah.
What you mean? It was,
what do you mean?
Nah, them brothers going straight to FAMU and Grambling at that point in time. Bro. Jackson State.
Okay, cool. Then if I
the rosters.
But at the same time, well, I guess he was at the point where he was winning with it was a level playing field.
Exactly. And he won it all, right?
Yeah, it was a level playing field.
I don't think there's no dominance like what Nick is doing in any sport, bro. I just don't. I don't see it.
At this point, it's autopilot too, so I don't know.
He put that bitch on autopilot better than anybody else in any other sport in history, dog. Like,
well,
this run is insane.
It's just
yeah, that's what makes it so great, though. Like, that's what makes it so great. Yeah, they changed this shit. They really changed this shit. You know what I'm saying? When Nick pulled up and then Bama got into their bag of spending the money they spending like an NFL franchise, they made everybody level the fuck up.
Fair enough.
They might have sped this NIL shit up because everybody's just like, yo, we need to just start paying because shit, Bama whole crew, the whole campus got
charged. Then they said, be careful what you will for with that shit too. I'll up the score with that.
Yeah. Okay, y'all want to start doing what I do, huh?
Yeah.
But I mean, Herb at 3.
I don't know, man. A lot of Florida.
Who you got? Okay, say however you want to flip Urban. I mean, Barry. Who you got over Urban at that point? After that, you got Barry. You got Nick.
Rock Newton.
Shit, I think
man, get the hell out of here, Rock Newton. Herb, man, y'all got to put respect on his
Rock, man. Like, Rock Newton, man. Who the one that had the bad list?
If you got a who the one, it's Herb, man. Herb,
no, bro. I don't think I put Herb that high, man. He had to be a little bit more.
How many titles did Herb have? Ultimately, 3.
Yeah,
he got more than 3. He got 2 at UF. He got a couple
at
Ohio State at least.
One at Ohio State, just one.
That's it.
One at Ohio State, 2 in UF. Yeah.
You only got a couple at Ohio State. Okay.
No, just that one.
You got 3.
It's not bad.
Coaching tree.
Good tree.
Yeah, a lot of people say Spurrier higher. Well, I guess as far as Florida aspect, man, I don't think he's higher than Bible, man.
Spurrier started this shit, dog. But I mean, that's a conversation I ain't finna get into right now. But I don't know about Urban did some shit here, man. Like that shit was different. And that whole time, that whole era, because basketball went back to back doing that shit. Like, that was a wild time.
To be a Gator,
yeah, Florida,
yeah. But anywho, we got out of the glory day shit. That's classic Big 3 shit. We getting that little rut.
Woody Hayes, man. Woody Hayes.
Get Woody Hayes the hell out of here. He is
you get Urban Meyer the hell out of here.
Yeah, he is.
I don't even know if I could put Urban over. Would you put Urban over? I wouldn't even put Urban over Pete, man. Pete Carroll. Y'all want to put Urban over Pete?
No. Yeah, I got Urban over Pete.
That's tough, man. That's tough. I think that's a good comparison within those two.
Yeah, because Pete.
That's a good comparison. Yeah. He got 2. We got 2.
Yeah, I think Pete won.
Urban is definitely not overrated.
Yeah.
Get out of here, fam.
No, he ain't over.
Keep in mind, like you gotta keep in mind with this Herb too. Herb revolutionary.
Well, in regards to that, he's overrated. He's overrated.
He revolutionized the game though. Like when he brought it, we gotta go. Spread. He brought spread football to Power 5.
What is
when he brought that shit? A spread like passing. It was a passing attack. It was funny.
Was it Charlie
spread option? No, it was different. Spread option is different than spread concept on football.
Different variations.
Spurrier shit's a lot of West Coast shit in it, right?
I think
Spurrier opened that bitch up though, man.
Originally, yeah.
No, but listen, when he came to the SEC, nobody thought that offense would work. Nobody was running. Right? No, it was other teams doing that shit that Spurrier was doing. It was like Houston teams. It was other teams in the country running.
No, but they
gun spread offense.
In that.
No, I mean, I'm just saying they were saying it wouldn't work in the SEC is what I mean.
But if you look at college football now, the entire landscape of college football is the basis of what Urban Meyer brought to Power 5.
Fair. That's fair. I can give you.
If you go look at the message boards and the clippings from when we hired Urban Meyer, and people saying that shit wouldn't work in the SEC.
I remember it vividly. People talking about the Spurrier not really working. I remember that. But that what Spurrier did too, that shit wasn't SEC like either.
No, that shit was crazy. Both of those offenses just wow. That's gonna be the thing I just want to see, man. Because Billy got to go score points. Even with Mullen, we enjoyed like when the offense was moving the ball and scoring. So I want to see what the offense is like, because that's what's gonna matter with this fan base. Keep this fan base happy. Because Muschamp came here and won some years with 10 wins, SEC championship type shit, but it was defensive shit. And this fan base is used to that shit that Spurrier built. High flying offense, going to get some points. Excitement. We'll see what's up. Shout out to Herbs, man. That's a good conversation. So Herbs still got Herbs at 3, man. Y'all ain't finna disrespect Herbs, bro.
No, he's elite, but that's a pecking order there. Deshaun Watson traded to the Browns. Hell, we were just talking about this shit last show. We was looking like the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons and the Browns.
Dang, man, my man Kyle Pitts was hype. He was excited.
No, Pitts threw tweets out of nowhere, boy. He was excited as shit.
Yeah,
then he had to delete the tweet, and then they signed something. Then they signed some regular guy for like $3 million.
No, he tweeted curveball.
Yeah. It was like, dude, this something to do for like 3 years, 18 mil. Also, this dude the whole damn time. That's my boy. Nah, motherfucker, you have to my damn Watson, man.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. What y'all think changed? I think Cleveland making that contract fully guaranteed. Yeah, 100% guaranteed.
That's the biggest contract, right?
Yeah,
that's guaranteed. That's the most guaranteed money in NFL history, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So it cost him a lot of money. I don't know how much you got to pay in these lawsuits, but he got a lot. He got bread to pay them motherfuckers.
Yeah, he definitely gonna be able to pay them all. All that shit guaranteed. Shout out to his agent, man. DJ, the best agent in the game.
He got his Browns. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
No, you good. My bad. You just got
awkward
moment. I know we had a little air, so I didn't know you was about to start talking to. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say big move for the Browns. Even OBGA said he'd be willing to come back. There. Yeah, he's like, I can see that.
Baker ass, man. That's what people got to realize. Baker sucked. Down there.
Funny part is Baker was demanding the trade, right?
Right.
Yeah, and they told him, nah, chill. We got something else working.
Give us a minute.
And then that motherfucker say he want to get traded to the Colts. I said, nah, let's go get Matt Ryan and end that shit right then and there.
Matt Ryan's a much better.
That's a conversation too, man. Like we talk about Watson, but and the quarterback shovels around the league, but shit, Baker might be
working for the roll-up network for
real.
Might hire that boy.
I don't know if I want him here.
Yeah, he go
talk about Kim.
Yeah, for sure. I feel you.
Well, yeah, that boy. The options are real slim right now as far as available quarterback. What you got? You got?
No, I was just going to speak. We speaking on what changed. Part of Deshaun Watson's, I guess exoneration.
Exoneration. Correct.
Yeah.
Is he fully exonerated? Like, where we at with that? Is
okay.
Every claim,
as far as criminally, he's good.
Yeah, criminally he's fine.
But the 280 guaranteed, them ducats is still up for grabs. Like them bitches in limbo.
Some of it, yeah.
Some of the greenbacks in limbo.
So I'll get y'all. Let me abbreviate it a little bit. So he had several accusers, and then sum it up. It said in a few days since Mr. Watson had learned the identity of his accusers, his legal team has already uncovered evidence that numerous allegations in this onslaught of cases were simply not true or accurate. For example, after the massage therapy sessions with Mr. Watson, 8 plaintiffs bragged about, praised, and were excited about massaging Mr. Watson. 7 plaintiffs willingly worked or offered to work with Mr. Watson after their alleged incidents. 3 plaintiffs lied about the number of sessions they actually had with Mr. Watson. 3 plaintiffs lied about their alleged trauma and resulting harm. 5 plaintiffs told others they wanted to get money out of Mr. Watson, and 5 plaintiffs have scrubbed or entirely deleted their social media accounts.
So what we at with it? How many who haven't done some egregious shit to like to cover up their
tracks?
Yeah. You trying to do what you could do to back out of it. And this kind of harkens back to, I think you would have wanted to make the point first, Silk, but it kind of goes back to when the story first broke. How they just made it like this general witch hunt. Oh, did Deshaun Watson maybe assault you? Sure, why not? You know?
Like an advertisement pitch, like casting call for like who massage Deshaun Watson. Right.
Yeah. And I did like the fact, because I remember a while back he said that he wanted everything public. Because that stood to speak to his experience, I believe, in saying that this is just, BS, and I'll be able to stand on that based on, I can show you, text or emails, whatever the case may be, to say, hey, listen, this is a witch hunt. This is about me upsetting the order of things, and I'll be able to stand tall one day and say, yeah, that ain't exactly what they said it was. So, congratulations to him in that respect. He decided, people say settlements, but a lot of times you got to remember settlements is honestly just a way to expedite these situations. It's like, how much is it worth me to keep fighting this versus, hey, we can get rid of this problem for this $1.
Right.
We'll just get rid of
this shit. My life.
This is what I learned, dog.
We'll just keep it moving. Yeah. Sometimes it's just cheaper to make that move and say, hey, here you go. Be quiet. Sign this letter. Right. And so congrats.
I hope I never get anybody. Right. I hope I just never piss anybody off mad enough to get my freaky ways out to try to cancel me, man. It's wild that you get your freak shit out. Your freak shit out to the public. What if your freak shit out there, Larry? What if just think about that, your freak shit, the shit you in the, maybe you in the toes and doing weird shit with toes, and they go on a nationwide campaign to cancel your ass about your freakish.
That's the second toe accusation I got today. I'm like, bro, I'm not a toe man.
You look like a toe man.
I'm not a toe man.
You look like you like the big toe for some reason.
No, listen to the season though. So I'm glad I know that now. But today, you're the second guy that throw toes at me.
Why guys think you feet guys though? That's wild.
I don't know. I think that's the easy, like,
weird shit to say.
It's the weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna call you. All right, whatever.
But what hell? I don't forgot what we was talking about.
This man got canceled about his freaky shit. That's wild to me, man. Like
it is.
It ruined his image. Like he was a poster child, bro. Like he didn't do anything wrong, didn't break any crimes. But his sex life and his not even his sex life, just getting a hard on sometimes at a massage.
Right. That's alleged.
That's all alleged. Correct. Nothing has been proven. But it ruined his image. Shout out to the $280 million, but like the Googles and all that type of shit just don't go away. And that's just unfortunate.
The first thing you Google with that name is gonna be that situation, man. They
could witch hunt an absolute star in the league. Like that don't happen to stars in sports. Like this is why I think this shit is crazy. Like he was an absolute star, and he hasn't played in a while, so we forget. But he's an absolute star in the league. And they witch hunted his ass out of the spot. A guy that had no checker pass, man.
Top 5 quarterback in the league, bar none, when he played, man. He that last year he had in Houston was nuts. He was a top 5 quarterback in the league.
And that's wild shit. So shout out to them 280, man. Spend them shits.
Get paid, young brother. Get paid.
Right. Shout out.
Hot takes. Let's get this hot takes, man. We winding down.
Yeah, let's do it.
What we got? Who the reals? Oh,
Ad
you know,
read.
matter of fact, let me do the ad read first. All right.
Yeah, shout out to the ad read, man.
I definitely was right to get right in.
Spence, what it do? Spence is trying to. We trying to parlay some Gramco, a collaboration of Gramco and get some of the kush inside the jerky.
I like it.
We get some kush inside the jerky and then we cooking.
That's a lot, but I like it. All right, so
I can't partake. So
high takes. That's true. Yeah, get some veggie jerky. Make it out of.
No, I ain't gonna do that to the people, man.
Jackfruit.
Some shit. Jackfruit. If you send me some jackfruit
jerky.
I'm mailing it back.
Jackfruit jerky.
I'm gonna spend money on postage to get it back to you. Yeah. Get this out of here.
High takes are brought to you by the good folks over at SpencerJerkyJerky.com. Only made to order jerky that starts with a trip to the butcher to source tender steak specifically for your batch, marinated 24 hours in freshly crafted marinades using only locally sourced produce and all natural ingredients with no added sugars. 5 staple flavors include original, Old Bay, habanero bourbon, mandarin jalapeno, and lemon pepper.
Oh.
Use exclusive promo code BIGMEAT, BIGMEAT, for 10% off your order. Worldwide shipping available from SpencerJerkyJerky.com. From Memphis to, let's go Mongolia, man. Let's just do that whole. Is that even the place still? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we'll get you all that.
The projects or like?
Yeah, which one?
What are we talking about?
Mongolia or Magnolia?
Yeah, what we talking about here?
No, I said Mongolia.
No.
Magnolia too, though.
Thought you about Noya, the Noya project.
The Noya, yeah.
Shout out to the Noya, man.
Slim. Rest in peace.
Yeah, send some jerky to the Noya, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Slim, man.
Baby.
What we got, baby? What we got, Harlan?
Yo, Roll Up Network, what's up? It's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer, the pre-soaked goat, Mr. Wet It and Forget It. You know what I'm saying? Spray it and slay it. I gotta check this out. So, I think Deshaun Watson chose not to go to Atlanta Falcons because, he would have just been a disaster up here in Atlanta with all the massage parlors. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been just out of control. It would have been a disaster. So he opted out and went to the freezing tundra in Cleveland. That's my take. Have at it.
This guy's
Trey funny as shit, man.
Shout out Trey Pound, that's my dog, man.
But I thought that too until I seen that 240 was fully guaranteed and all that shit.
My brother moved to Atlanta. He's had this take about it's 240, not 280. Okay, cool. I've been saying 280.
A lot of money.
I gave the brother another $40 million, man. Shout out to me, man. I just want to see brothers get paid. But anyway, my brother had this take since he moved to Atlanta. That the massage parlors, bro, like it's a problem, and shit go down, and a lot of the bros in Atlanta got a massage parlor problem. So that's why he probably got that take. It's a fat Larry, or is that a Georgia thing?
That's a fact. I've heard it more in Atlanta. There's some spots around here in Savannah that I've heard.
Boys got happy endings for days.
Yeah, they say you can get the full service, brother. I've never partaken. And I don't want to come off like I sit on a high horse.
You got to ask for it, or is it just like on the regular menu? I heard in Atlanta, it's like, no. I think in Atlanta they say it's like
it's part of the package.
Yeah. It's combo meal.
Yeah.
You pay.
Once understood, that be explained.
Yeah. They call the cops if you don't ask for it. Like, this man here.
Right.
Yeah.
He fed.
What if you accidentally pay for a happy ending? You just want the deluxe, and then she's like, "Hey, what you doing?"
Give me the Deshaun Watson. That's what I'm gonna call it when I go. You guys do the Deshaun Watson here?
Yeah, D-Dub.
Yeah, D-Dub.
That's
what I'm calling it, man. If I go to massage and I want to ask for it, happy ending, I think has ran its course. We need to rename that.
You
shit.
Got to rebrand it.
Let me get that Watson.
Yeah, I want the Watson special.
Right. That's definitely a worthy take. Yeah, it's gonna be a little different in Cleveland.
Oh, it's Cleveland, bro. I couldn't have went, man. Cold
Man,
as
listen,
shit.
I'm getting guaranteed. Been seeing me.
Yeah, that
anywhere
money
else.
changes things. I feel
That
it.
shit
It do.
I'm
After
saying,
this
man,
one, he might make different decisions, but
yeah.
I like that take, Trey. I think you on to something. What else we got, Harlan?
Hey, what's up, fellas? It's Darius. I just wanted to call you guys and ask you a question about who do you think is the most outrageous, nuts fan base? I'm a Florida fan, live here in Gainesville. I think University of Florida fans are nuts. But what do you guys think? Who's the worst out of the big three? Let us know.
Man, to be honest with you, I thought it was Florida for the longest because at that point in time, Florida was going through their bullshit, and we had Jimbo and FSU was cool. You feel me? So everything
It's all about who going through the most
No,
shit.
it really is, right? It really is. Whoever going through the bullshit at the time is the worst damn fan base. Because I see it now. Our fan base was shit. We had war more so. We got a damn civil war going on. We had more so within the fan base than arguing with UF and Miami fans. So yeah, I think it's whoever's going through that bullshit at the time is where you got issues at. Because at that point in time, you guys are going through.
We fired the basketball coach that just got hired. Like they fired that man before he got off the plane. Get his ass out of here. He's Mike White Jr. Like, damn, bro, y'all boys let the man recruit somebody first.
Right. But no, I think it's whoever. Florida baby the worst, man, but I don't know. I just
mean by worse. I don't know what worse means. It's just like I think all fan bases have all the same like characteristics of people.
Yeah.
Then you have your
I would say outrageous.
People, your maniacs that go to recruits. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I think all three of us are honestly equal in that respect. It just kind of,
it goes in cycles.
CJ saying, where are you as a program?
Yeah.
Right. You could find the nuts regardless. So pause.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is
why?
That's nuts. it is that. It is that. But yeah, I think it's honestly equal. I think what happens is when things aren't flying high, you get these civil wars like CJ talked about. And I know far too well as a Miami fan. And you still got Miami fans that say we cut Manny off too early.
Oh man, that shit gonna be like the Taggart shit. I promise you, it's still people say, man, Willie still
Willie wasn't done yet, right?
Yeah, I got some bad news for them motherfuckers. They need to come look at FAU.
Yeah. Just win. Watch how winning changes that whole narrative. So I honestly, my personal take is they're equal. It just depends on the temperature of the programs, man. All of them expect the best, and when it don't go that way, you're gonna have a lot of irrational thought and emotional takes. And so yeah, I honestly think they're equal.
Man, all this shit crazy, man. People around here get stabbed, dicks get cut off. A lot of wild shit happens in this demographic. People drive to other cities to fight and shit, man. Like it's some nuts in this demographic.
All within these three teams.
Yeah, man. They had one graphic of like the greatest teams of all time in like a bracket, and had all three Florida teams. One fan was like, imagine not having 3 programs from your state not in this, man. This shit's still the GOAT.
Exactly.
We just gotta get it back to that pinnacle, baby.
Exactly.
What we got, Harlan?
Yo, roll up. It's your boy Deshaun, Ed Hager, calling in again with another question. Quick and easy question, man. Don't take too much time to think about it today. But if each one of y'all had to pick one person from rival schools to start a podcast with, past or present, who would it be? Just off the top of the head, who would it be? All right, man. Y'all boys have a good night.
Chris Rainey.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Rainey might have to get ass content.
He gonna tell it all. We gotta get Rainey back in there, man. Rainey almost spilled all the beans on goddamn Tebow. I had to stop him. Like, hey, cuz, relax, boy. You about to get me canceled, dog. You can be out here talking about Tebow secrets.
Give me Michael Irvin.
Question.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah, give me.
I need big personality, man, and I like crazy wild ass take. I'll go Warren Sapp.
Yeah, that'd be a good one too.
That's a good one.
That'd definitely be a good one.
Warren Sapp don't give a shit about shit.
Yeah, I don't fuck with him like that, but yeah, good.
Yeah, but I like the podcast with him. Yeah, I'm talking about podcast. Like it's gonna be great
no.
content. Yeah.
It's business.
Yeah,
it's business. You got one, C?
I said Mike Irvin.
Oh, you said Irvin? Okay, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, Irvin's good. Yeah, I would ask the first question be like, man, who crack pipe that really was in that truck?
Right, let's talk about it.
Don't lie to me, dog.
What we got, Harley?
What else we got there, dog?
Hey, it's me again. Want y'all to play a game of Fuck, Marry, Kill. Twitter timeline edition. Pick between Karen Key Largo, Tia the Goat, Trident Time. Thanks.
That's easy, cuz.
You said what now? I didn't hear the first
Trident Time.
No, I know the names. What are we doing with those names?
Fuck, Marry,
Kill.
I'm killing Trident.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah,
I mean, bro, like we already gonna be like this is wild. Like you put us in this type. I like this. This caller. This caller is probably my favorite caller so far. Like,
try to be my guy, man. I want to kill you literally, man. So
I don't know if you're like a serial killer or you know what I'm saying. Like you really like playing the character.
Funny fucking guy.
You got killer vibes, bro. I like how chill you are because like you got to smoke some weed.
It's me again.
Yeah. It's your boy. Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all do it, man. I'm just gonna go ahead.
So marry, fucking kill.
Yeah, kill is Trident. That's easy.
Marry. I'm gonna get Karen up out of here. She ain't got that much time left anyway.
So who you gonna fuck then?
Right, the fuck.
I thought you said Tia.
Tia.
You gotta fuck in, man. You got 3 choices. You gotta fuck in, man.
You gotta fuck in, Mary. Holy shit, this is terrible segment. Holy shit.
The kill is easy.
I guess
oh my god, this is a stomper.
I guess I'm
not for me.
Okay, Mary, I'm gonna kill myself.
Right. Get you smash Karen. Get it over with one time. Don't do it no more.
Oh.
and then, hey, if you married Karen, you gotta smash.
That's the only thing we could deal with, bro. That's the only scenario.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna kill
Strap
Trident.
up for sure. I'm not a condom guy, but
I'm gonna kill Trident. No
that was
offense.
crap.
I'm gonna marry Karen because Karen got some bread, I think, and I'm gonna.
You ain't got no bread.
Why you put me on the summer jam, bro?
That's deservedly so. She got bread. She got no bread.
Get out of here sooner, and then sorry, Tia, but
and that policy's going to that French bulldog. It ain't going to you, bro.
That shit me, and I'm gonna keep. Never mind.
You gonna blow her back out, huh?
Nah. If it was
give you the whole wheel.
All right,
that was wild.
You know what? Flip it. Yeah, you're right.
No, don't flip it.
Yeah, I'm flipping it. I'm gonna marry Tia and fuck Karen.
How much money would Karen Keylago have to have for you to
marry her?
Yeah,
she gotta leave me.
That'd be a sugar mama.
She gotta leave me 1.5.
That's a nice number.
1.5. She leave me 1.5 on that.
That's
what I was thinking, honestly.
Karen packing like that?
Maybe. I don't know. Tia's still young. She gotta like the bill. Long term, she probably worth more. That's why I say, you know what? Let me switch it.
Yeah, I'm roll tide, I guess, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with Larry Young's. With Larry Young's little shindig thing right there, man. I like the way he set it up.
Thought amongst us was gonna fuck Trident Time.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an easy kill.
You can't call and ask no more questions after that shit, bro.
I like him. Let him call in and keep it. This is probably good for his mental health.
He tried to see which one of us was on, like the spectrum. Bro, that. I don't even got nothing against Trident Time.
No, great follow. Like, I think it's interesting. I think he just had to find 3 characters to make it a weird and funny conversation, which he did. Yeah, the guy's a genius, man. Keep calling in, bro.
He's provocative.
He gets shit going.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's 4.
Last one.
Yes,
that's it. I'll say shout out.
I saw one more. I think we got to answer that next week, though. I don't think Harlan had time to get that ready for the show. Okay.
I do want to make an announcement. So I'm doing this show drop. I don't know why I'm doing this. If you're listening to this, I'll be doing a live logo talk, some Gator spring football talk with Gramco sponsoring it. So I'm gonna hang out on Space, Twitter, lunchtime. She'll have a graphic I'll tweet out sometime in the morning. Once a week, maybe twice a week. I'm gonna kick it and just get some spring practice vibes, some recruiting, talk a little shit.
Okay, that's what it is.
Shout out to good people at Gramco.
You love to hear it.
Shout out to the great people at Gramco, man. We gotta kick some shit, man. Shout out to David and them boys, Greenpoint, everybody over there. They down with the roll up. Shit about to get real good.
GP.
What you learn today, CJ?
I learned that Larion is not a feet guy.
You should have been on that, boy.
Nah, like I said, you got the feet
I learned
guy
that.
vibes.
Yeah, you got feet guy vibes, bro.
Yeah, y'all gotta go with that shit.
I learned that Larion's number is 1.5, man.
1.5 the selling price.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
1.5.
1.5, baby.
Yeah, out here blowing Karen back out. For the 1.5 wheel. Back shot smell like glizzy water.
Man.
Oh, man.
Yo, I saw Karen tweet Josh. And she was making it sound like they slept together. Bro, I was like,
oh, yeah, she be wilding like that. That's crazy.
Chill out, Karen. I like Karen, though. Because Karen let me cuss her out, and she just laughed at it. I was like,
yeah, Karen taking on the chin to keep going.
Nah, Karen bipolar, bro. She be cool with you one day. She be cool with you one day, and then the next day, like, you just
snapping on you.
Yeah, man, like, I ain't got time for this type of bipolar shit, Karen. I got block it.
Then come back out like she never snapped on you.
I don't care. As long as you can let me cuss you out via text, we good. Because text don't give tone up. So if I
y'all got some energy. Y'all got some chemistry there, man. That 1.5 might drop in a little bit.
Yeah, it might work.
Let's get it.
Price going down.
Good. Everybody got
price going down.
Yeah, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Hey, it might be $2 million tomorrow, Ken. You better jump. You better jump, baby.
That should go out $800K.
What did I learn today?
They say once you go black, you never go back. Her next black is gonna be death. No, I'm just playing. That was a bad joke.
Right? I don't know. Karen, never mind.
I ain't mad at that joke. Shout out to Karen. She know how our relationship is. What you got, Larry?
Yeah, it's all good. She said she don't listen to this garbage anyway. That's what she said.
She always say that shit, but she know everything be going on.
I don't buy that shit at all. Today I learned. What did I learn? I ain't learned nothing about y'all last. Y'all don't never give me nothing, man. To really explore about yourselves.
She just told you his whole goddamn family was born not even from Africa. They from Florida.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That is what I learned. That y'all people ain't never been nowhere, man. I learned these country ass. Mine didn't either though. I didn't either. They stayed right there where they was at, man.
I mean, that's just natural. That's usually how it goes, man.
You sitting there. All right, I had enough talking to y'all, man.
Are we out of here? Do y'all have any exit songs or anything like that?
Yeah, I got one. Everybody Freak by Guido.
Right, make sure you get over to Harlem. Hey man, it's the roll up, it's the vibe. Tallahassee, we live in the flesh. April 9th. You get to smell this bun number 9. The best podcast streaming, man, in the whole wide world, Craig. Not number 2, not number 3. The best shit screaming. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah. Lego.